Okay, no, controller isn't working. Hello? Controller. Wait. Okay. Maybe I do need DS4? I don't remember. Okay, let me post all of my stuff while I'm waiting for it to figure out what it's doing. Do I still have it? I do. Boink. Controller, why aren't you doing the thing? Connect. Connect. You stupid. Come on. Start. Why isn't it connecting? What have I done?
You doing okay?
I don't know. Okay, remove device. Reconnect it. Taking a really long time. There we go. Pro controller? What? Pro controller isn't even turned on. Huh? Yes. Controller? Also, who made a noise? Hello. Oh, Salty. Salt, thank you for the sub. There we go.
Yay!
Okay. So is Euro Truck gonna work now? What do you mean missing controllers? I'm literally using it. Go away.
Tech support issues.
Okay. Quick test. Can I play the game? When it loads. No, I can't. Ooh, okay. New solution. Fuck Bluetooth. We're just gonna cable it in. Because that usually fixes it, because Bluetooth kind of sucks. Plug. Hey, is it working? Yeah, I know. There, it's there. Detect. Detect. It's literally, I'm using it in the menus. It's not missing, I am using it. This one?
Wouldn't be a Euro Truck stream without at least one tech
Why
issue.
is the start button the horn? What? Uh-huh.
Oh, you want to pause?
Was it this one that I used? Oh no. What the fuck? What? What the fuck? What are the controls doing? Do I have to reset everything?
Possibly.
Alright, well, fuck it. We're just gonna start anyway. But you guys get to watch me rebind all of my controls for like 10 minutes. Now, if that's not entertainment, I don't know what is. I don't know what any of this means. I don't like that the controller does the mouse. I wish it didn't, because it's annoying. Steering sensitivity, I think I had that low. Acceleration axis, this one. No, that's the brake. This one. Menu. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow.
I need to silence my phone real quick. There we go. Don't want to get
Lot.
random
Look up,
notifications from my
down,
phone.
point.
Have that heard on mic.
Hmm. And invert
So
that
anyway,
because that's the opposite
I
of
know that
normal invert.
I know that like you don't particularly care, but
Hmm?
it's interesting. I know I had to call off for streaming this yesterday just because I wasn't in a very good mood. Some stuff happened. It's whatever. It's past now. But it's funny that it only occurred to me, today. I was like, oh yeah, it's May 4th. It's basically Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you and stuff.
Oh,
So obviously it got me thinking
forgot
like,
that existed. Okay.
oh yeah, every year, just like Talk Like a Pirate Day, I always forget that May the 4th is a thing.
Because I don't give a fuck about Star Wars.
Have you watched any of the movies?
I've watched like 2.
Which ones?
I don't fucking remember. One of the new ones and
remember-
one of the old ones.
Do you remember any of the plot points of like one of the old ones?
Nope.
Let me guess. It had Luke Skywalker.
Probably.
He did lightsaber things.
Probably. I don't remember anything, like genuinely. I just know I've watched one of the old Star Wars movies.
And like when you say new ones, you mean like 7, 8, or 9?
I mean, I don't know. I mean the ones that didn't come out fucking 40 years ago. Walk mode?
Okay.
The fuck?
Did it have Hayden Christensen or
I don't know who those people are. You're asking me questions I'm not gonna know. Yeah.
Have you played any of the Star Wars games?
Yes, but I don't remember anything about them.
Which Star Wars games did you play?
I had just answered that question. I don't remember.
Well, okay. Do you even remember like what console they were on?
Nope. I know I played Battlefront, the one that kind of sucked.
Oh, you played New Battlefront.
Mm-hmm. Not Battlefront 2, but yes, the new Battlefront 1, the new, not the classic like GameCube ones. I know those ones were great. The first new Battlefront was good. It was the second one where they fucked. No, it was the second one where they fucked everything up. The first one was just a decent Star Wars shooter game trying to rip off Battlefield. It wasn't great. No, it wasn't great. Don't worry, I'm not complimenting that dog shit, but it was fine. I got to shoot people, and the guns felt fun, so it was good to me. But the second one was dog shit with its like microtransactions and pay to bullshit.
Well, the thing is, Salt, is that they obviously did try to remake them, and well,
Yeah, I don't want them to remake it because it would make it worse.
I disagree. Like, I did not play New Battlefront 2. I played New Battlefront 1 in like 2018, and I hated it. I thought it was absolutely terrible because, in my mind, I'm thinking of original Battlefront, and instead what I got
well, I mean, obviously, if you're comparing it to the old one, it's complete shit. But like on its own, separate, it's fine.
It doesn't help that I don't like Battlefield.
Understandable.
Straight up, I don't like Battlefield.
but like even
Never
then.
played. Never played 3. I never played any of the like original Battlefield games. I just that's
Hardline
a
was good.
series I just don't touch.
I was mixed on Hardline. The gameplay was fun. Some of the modes, and at least when I played it, there was a very big cheater problem. So
I will be straight up with you, and I'm saying this without a hint of irony. I would have preferred if the new Star Wars Battlefronts, I would have totally preferred if they were Call of Duty clones with a Star Wars skin. I actually would have preferred that. I do not like the Battlefront games. I think they're just like it's just so
it pretty
not
much is
fun.
It pretty much is. 2042 literally killed Battlefield. I mean, I find them fun. I find them more fun than Call of Duty, at least with 4, because 4 was a good mix of like fast paced, but also the big open like levels and shit, which I liked.
Yeah,
because I wasn't bored as fuck waiting to be killed like in a battle royale, but I wasn't annoyed as fuck getting killed every 2 seconds like in a Call of Duty game. It was a good mix of, and like just being the stuff you could do to like fuck around in the kind of sandboxy stuff in a Battlefield 4 was great. Like the one thing that me and one of my old friends would do on PS3 would literally just get a Jeep, put a shit ton of C4 at the back of it, and then launch ourselves into like the middle of the map. Because you could do that in 4. You can't in 2042 now because EA is fucking brain dead. But just, it wasn't fun because of the actual game. It was fun because of the engine. Because you could just fuck around with it. And now they've fucking gimped it, so...
I will tell you, like, what Star Wars game. So, like,
okay, I played Lego Star Wars.
First and foremost, I was about to bring that up.
I played really the one on the Wii.
I really want to play the new Lego Star Wars because I played the original Lego Star Wars on the original Xbox.
Does the new one have multiplayer?
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Because if it does, we have a game to stream.
I'm gonna look that up, see if...
Not anytime soon, though, because I'm broke as fuck, and the first thing I'm saving up for is a new headset, because my cable has somehow found another hole in itself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aside from the one that's been there for a couple months, there's... Actually, no, wait, there's 2. Yeah, more holes just keep showing up in the cable. So I need to get, like, just the wireless version of the one I already have.
From what I can tell, the multiplayer it has is split screen.
Okay, that's fine. Parsec.
Yeah, that's true. Be a little laggy, but we could do it.
I trust my internet. Ooh, never mind, I was wrong. The inversion is not stupid like I thought it was. Where is it?
So, yeah, I still remember, like, when I played the original Lego Star Wars on the Xbox, like, I still remember when that game came out, and I saw, like,
I need to add
a review on XPlay on G4, and they were like, you know, they were just like, guys, we're really surprised to tell you this game is actually good. And of course, you know, it became the surprise hit that no one expected. Like, what the fuck? A Lego game?
Yeah.
That's a Star Wars game, and it's good? You know, obviously that kickstarted this entire Lego game franchise that is still going very strong and is now going even stronger with the new iteration. I didn't...
Looks like all of my things are set up now.
I didn't play the Lego Star Wars game that had the original trilogy on it. I'm trying to think.
I don't remember. I just played one on like the Wii.
Yeah, I think the one on the Wii was I think that had like a combination. I just remember
there was a lot of brown. Like the hub world, quote unquote, was, I think it was like the cafe area
Oh,
restaurant
okay,
thing.
okay. So that
That
must have
was
been
like
the
where,
original trilogy.
yeah, I think that was where you like chose what level to play.
Okay, yeah, that must have been original trilogy.
Yeah.
No, it was crazy to me. As like when they came out, I know I was still pretty sure I was still I want to say a teenager at the no, might have been my late teens. But I still remember just being like surprised, like wow, there's a lot of characters that you can. There's a lot of characters you can play as in this.
Yeah. I think
Of course, one
I
of
think
the
I
big.
remember playing as the Gonk drone. Which
I
literally couldn't do anything.
Of course, one of the funny things for many of us was, oh my god, you can kill Jar Jar Binks repeatedly.
Lego goes hard. Well, yeah, it
Lego
is
does
very
go
hard
really
plastic.
hard. Oh yeah, I mean, if you step on it, you're like, ow, that's hard.
Step on a Lego. Oh fuck, that was metal.
Oh shit, that was metal as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, I need to turn up the steering sensitivity so bad. Holy shit.
Can you imagine? Like, no, instead of being like, oh, that's. You step on a Lego, oh, that shit is metal.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then
Oh,
you
traffic lights don't
you're
exist.
like, oh, fuck yeah. And then you realize you have lead poisoning, you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm bleeding. Oh, shit. Honestly, Lego isn't even the worst for that. Fucking Hot Wheels. The amount of cuts I got from stepping on Hot Wheels. Especially, I had one that was like, it was like a Hot Wheels like plane, and you know how planes have like the fins on the back that are very pointy and sharp. Yeah, that went in my foot.
So I will quickly.
So yeah,
say
lesson to kids out there: clean up your fucking Hot Wheels. I actually enjoyed Jar Jar Binks. I didn't mind them. They were funny.
As a child, I actually liked Jar Jar Binks. You know.
Yeah, they were funny.
Like he's funny.
He was the good comedic relief. Yeah, he was the comedic relief. And then you grow up and you're like, he's kind of, Jar Jar Binks is kind of like, he's almost as if like you had a racist stereotype in the Star Wars universe. Like that's what a racist person would think about like the Gungans. That's the name of the race, right? That's
yeah, that's actually it.
Okay. Like that's the stereotype of them. Stepping on an 8-inch. I mean, yeah, well, no shit. It's like, oh yeah, I got a paper cut, but you know, getting stabbed is way worse. Like, well, yeah, no shit. But you know, stepping on Hot Wheels hurts.
I have a weird story of
when you're not bringing in hot new Quake band 9-inch nails, obviously.
Hot new Quake band 9-inch nails.
Supposed to be the big bad. I just know he's the funny guy who steps in poop.
Wait, what?
Yeah, at some point in one of the movies, he steps in shit. That's the only thing I know. The only thing I know about him. He's annoying and he stepped in shit once.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Sultan. It was actually I learned about that whole thing through a Lockstin video or Noggin. Seeing that Star Wars rabbit hole, the conspiracy theory, because that was when the conspiracy theory was fresh going around that Jar Jar was actually supposed to be the Phantom Menace, and then Ahmed Best, the comedian who voiced Jar Jar,
Where's my speed? Hold
on. He then tweeted out saying he was happy to see that all these years later people started to realize the genius of George Lucas's vision with a hashtag the Phantom Menace, and everyone was like, what? And then, yeah, all at once, everyone realized, yeah, Jar Jar was supposed to be the original, like, actual big bad guy because he's based on a villain from these old fantasy novels that Star Wars is based on. I forget what it's called. It's like the hero of many faces. I don't remember. There was a scene Jar Jar making bad. Yep, I remember that. But I want to rewind a little bit to like stepping on stuff. No, this is not good. This is not gonna get weird. I mean, it's odd,
gonna get
but
weird.
not
We
that
know
kind of
where we
weird.
are. Even if the weird isn't related to this, you know what stream you're on. It's gonna get weird. Where? I think I'm disconnected. How do I reconnect?
That's a very good question. So, as a small child, there was this one time when I was just I was running around outside barefooted, and there was a you know what a sand spur is, right?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Get on with it.
I'm going to pull up an image of a sand spur for you.
Previous job cancelled. What?
Keep left, and then turn
Aw.
left.
It cancelled my job because I reconnected. What? Time to find another one.
Put this in the VC chat.
Used car batteries. 500? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Let me deliver a bolt. Got a delivery pending. Wait,
also,
what? Okay, never
also
mind.
known as sand burrs, but in a lot of
I can't look.
Florida, a lot of people call them sand spur, but yeah, sand burrs.
Turn left.
Kencrus is a widespread genus of plant in the grass family. Its species are native to many countries in Asia, Africa, Australia, the Americas, and various oceanic islands. But they are all over the place, like in Florida. And basically what they do is and yeah, Jamie, those extremely spiky balls. I learned through Richter here in Colorado, like they kind of also exist, but they're a different shape, and Richter calls them goat heads. Because the ones here in Colorado, they kind of look like goat heads. Which is odd, but whatever. So as a child, one of
my
those.
controller vibrates now.
Oh, well, that's cool. So yeah, I was running around barefooted, and I didn't realize it. But one of those got you know what they do is I remember walking through Sandwash and got my fucking legs torn up by them. Yeah, they tend to do that. Because they are very pointy and needly. But what happened was, I didn't realize while running around that one of them got on the back of my foot, like on my heel. And for some reason I literally did not notice that it was there, and for some reason my foot like decided to, and I can't make this up, the skin on my foot basically wrapped it like it just it became this like a part of my body on my foot, on my heel. So I suddenly had this weird lump on my heel, on my right heel. And it was one that was kind of painful to touch, and thus obviously made it harder to wear shoes. And so eventually, my parents, they take me to a doctor to have it removed. And that was, I'm a little kid, so needles hurt. and I'm crying because it hurts, and the doctor obviously cut that part of my foot off because it wasn't supposed to be there. And yeah, it turned out it was a sandburr that just, somehow managed
Embedded
to
itself into your skin.
Yeah, that's what it did. That's what I'm looking for. It embedded itself in my skin, and that was my first time having stitches in my life. It was very
Just
weird.
trying to get comfy.
God, well, I can get comfy somewhere else, not in my body. It's just still weird, and every once in a while when I remember that, I'm like, how did it do it? Like, how did it embed itself on my body to the point where my skin just like grew around it and made it a part of my body?
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Heels are very fleshy. So you probably it probably just pierced the skin and embedded itself anyway, but because you didn't notice straight away, it just kind of healed around it.
Yeah, I can believe that. But yeah, like I said, that was my first time experiencing getting stitches. And as far as I'm aware, it's I think I've only ever gotten stitches on my body I want to say at most 3 times, but I'm pretty sure it's just twice.
Oh god.
I know.
No, I have quite a few.
Yeah. I can imagine. There is a story about my brother where he I forgot, a family member brought a trampoline to our house.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, you can figure this out. And he's bouncing on it, and then didn't land right, and what had happened was that he basically broke his mouth, he broke his lips.
Okay, that's not as bad as I was expecting, honestly. We had one of those, it was my dad's mom's nan's, quote unquote, question mark place. I don't know, some family member. And they had an old trampoline, which wasn't great. So you could just see the springs, just hanging out around the sides. And guess who fucked up a jump and got their leg caught in one of those?
Yeah.
Thank fuck for free healthcare, because that would have been expensive.
Well, it's interesting.
It was also the same. It was also the same leg that I broke when falling from 2 or 3 stories.
Oh. But so it's interesting with my brother. What ended up happening was that at first, I'm sorry, I love my family, but a lot of the women in my family were clearly not using common sense. My dad wanted to take my brother to.
For some reason, when you were saying that, my brain just went. A lot of the women in my family weren't using condoms. What? What? I mean, well, I would assume they don't have to. They're not the ones who put them on. Put that to. Used to practice gymnastics on trampoline and falling directly through my legs on this. Oof, yeah.
Jamie thought it too. So, no, but they weren't using common sense. My dad wanted to take my brother, to a doctor immediately because of how he cut his lip. Because, his lip, really got cut pretty bad. And the women were like, oh, no, it's okay, it'll heal up. And my dad was like, I don't know, I think he needs to, get stitches for his lip. Because that's pretty bad. And
if you fuck up your lip, yeah, that, lips don't heal that quickly, honestly, compared to the rest of your body.
Yeah, and again, keep in mind, we're small kids. My uncle at the time, I guess I have to say ex-uncle, he's still a good guy, but he looked at
just
it,
like that concept.
my dad talked to him the next day, And he looked at my brother, and he was like, "Yeah, take him to a doctor. I don't know what they're all thinking." Because basically, if he hadn't gotten stitches, he pretty much just permanently through the rest of his life would have had a drooping lip. So it's a good thing that my dad used common sense and ignored all the women. You heard it here first. Ignore women.
Yeah. Nothing else to add to that.
I'm obviously joking.
No, it's true. Don't listen to me.
Don't listen to me either.
Don't listen to any of us. That includes you, Jamie. I'm not gonna listen to you because you're a woman.
So anyway. Sorry, I need water. Bring it back.
I mean,
to Star
honestly, I
Wars.
rarely listen to myself anyway, so I'm already doing it.
Bringing it back to Star Wars, I honestly have a good idea.
Only biased towards women.
Shut up.
Yeah, I say I love women. I'm gay as fuck, but I'm not gonna listen to them.
Oh my god. What was I even saying? To kind of bring it back to Star Wars, the realization of like what Jar Jar was supposed to be, and I mean, I guess to relate that whole conversation, Jar Jar's got some weird ass lips.
No, Jar Jar's got fucking
So again,
bimbo
most liked to be
lips.
my new Mecha Gal Ray from Metal Gear. Huh.
Well, it's because Twitter's fucking stupid.
Keep left.
Twitter likes what it likes, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Twitter doesn't like what it likes. It just makes shit up.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what my popular. I actually know what my most. I can guess pretty confidently what my most popular tweet is, and it was a reply to someone else's tweet. Ironically, it's not even an original tweet.
Of course.
Yeah, because my no one cares about my actual content. It was Peter, I think. No,
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was a reply to some animal account, and they had a picture of a giraffe talking about pretending to oh my god, I don't remember it now. But it was talking about getting scammed and shit like that. And all I did was take the picture and remove a few words. So it was if someone contacts you, pretend to not see it. It was the most low effort dumb piece of shit. And it got 400 likes in a week, and I was like, who the fuck? Neither. It wasn't even a popular thing I was replying to. Trappy Chan? That's a cringe name. Cute boy tweet? Damn, that's pretty cringe as well.
Shut up.
Who gives a shit about boys? Get them out of here. Fuck out of here.
I'll make sure Richter doesn't come in here.
Richter's not a boy though, he's a man. His name is literally Chad, come on. He is a man.
Alright, well, I'll dox my boyfriend.
I'm saying first name, come on. It's not like I'm saying his name is Chad Johnson from 57 Colorado street town. I'm fucking Chad Johnson. Now that that's a great name.
Chad Johnson.
Right. And then turn right.
No, I don't know. I
Turn right.
was gonna try and
Oops.
bring it back to Star Wars, and I can't think of how.
We don't need to. Star Wars sucks. Name a new fish,
I
Chad
don't know.
Johnson.
I still
Hell
like a
yeah.
lot. I still like a lot of the games.
Well, yeah, the games are
Like-
different. They're actually good.
Like
Then
one
turn
game that I'm not very good at it. It's very hard, but I think it's pretty fun. It's
Turn right.
Super Star Wars on the Super Nintendo.
Super Star Wars.
It's pretty much what you
Oh,
think.
this
It's
guy
just
boss.
it's Star Wars on the Super Nintendo. You play as Luke Skywalker. You jump around with a lightsaber. He does a spinny flip, and it's pretty cool. Also, a funny thing. Excuse me. I didn't see this in person myself,
Turn right.
but it was. So there was the PS2 game.
Finally, we are here.
Jango Fett Bounty Hunter. You know, obviously you play as Jango Fett. It came out
I don't know who that is, but
on
yeah.
the PS4. As a PS2 classic. But when it first came out, they forgot to do one thing with like the emulation they put up or whatever. And you would be surprised as to this one thing that they forgot to do. They forgot to put in a frame rate limit.
Oh no.
So when
How fast
it
could you
first
zoom?
came out as a PS2 classic, they forgot to put in a frame rate limit, and so the game was running really, really fast.
One mistake, all games make. Oh my god, please let me turn.
I can only go by the account of my brother and our close friend Joey, because they one of them, I believe my brother bought it on his PS4, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna have Joey play this. I'm just gonna hang out with Joey and I'll just play this, and then they did, and just based on what I was told, it was some of the funniest things they've ever seen, because the game was clearly not behaving the way it was supposed to, with it running too fast and character models just bugging the hell out, and physics of bodies just being thrown
How the
everywhere.
fuck did I manage to do that?
They said it was one of the funniest things they've ever seen in a video game. And then it got patched. It works normal now, like the PS2 game did. But I kind of wish that they didn't fix it.
It would be funny.
It'd be really, really funny if they didn't fix it. But another Star Wars game that I loved, and I loved it. I also this one I also wait, did I play on the GameCube or did I also play on Xbox? I'm pretty sure I played on original Xbox. Aside from the original I'm forgetting words. Aside from the original Battlefront games, which obviously they're still goated, they're still amazing. One game that I'm glad at least got a re-release on Steam and the Switch was Republic Commando. Republic Commando is awesome. It is just a really good, sort of squad-based Star Wars first-person shooter where you play as a clone squad. And to anyone that played Republic Commando, you can verify that game was the shit.
Apparently
man,
that counts. I'll take it.
I really should just I get an emulator or even just buy the version that came out on Switch and just play it again. It's really good. And I also have a weird memory. I have a weird memory of just one of my other uncles playing the old Star Wars PC game. It's like Dark something. It was also a first-person shooter, old first-person shooter. Think Quake or Doom. You can't move up or down. You can just look left and right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that game might even be in my Steam library. I'm gonna look that up real quick. assuming my Steam was actually going to work this time.
Perfect Dark? That was a 64 game.
I believe it was. But it was
we
also
we
on
still have our
PC.
copy of it, actually.
Turn left.
But that wasn't if we're still talking about Star Wars games, that definitely wasn't a Star Wars game.
Dark Forces.
Keep right.
Star Wars Dark
Then
Forces.
turn right.
Masterpiece, yeah, I love that game. But we don't have an expansion pack on our 64, so we didn't actually get to play the campaign. We only had the multiplayer. Which was still fun as fuck, but...
I
Oopsie.
believe Dark Forces was actually on the N64 as well, but
Possibly.
I could be talking out of my ass.
Hmm.
There's a few
Well,
Star
that's
Wars
what I'm
games that I
listening
like.
to.
Fair enough.
Brought it back
know,
to
there's
face
a-
sitting. a whole like week and a half later, baby.
Yep. And I'll admit, I even forgot again. The thong sits on my face. Totally real.
Yeah. I'm not getting rid of it.
500 pounds.
Someone will see that and go, oh yeah, I gotta donate.
I gotta donate so that they can make an OnlyFans video that's
No,
released
it'll just
for
be a
free where I
random
sit on
Twitter
your
post. It'll just be a really shitty quality, like compressed as fuck Twitter post.
face. the audio's like really bit crunched, like.
Yeah.
And we just hear we faintly hear the audible sound of you going. "Mm."
Woo! Just doing the fucking critical screen.
Incredibly bit crunched.
Yeah.
Oh god, watching old like really bit crunched cell phone videos, it's a trip. From like
Anything it like
maybe-
just anything is made funnier by making it really shit quality. Honestly, my sense of humor is fucking terrible.
Then exit right.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I'm just trying to
Whoopsie.
Rereading.
Bit crunching shouldn't be so funny. I don't know why it is.
Cross off a legal turn on your bingo boards, baby. The bingo board that
Bingo
still doesn't
time.
exist. Okay.
One day it will.
Yeah, one day I'll be bothered to do it.
Today's not that day.
Nope.
How much would you have to like? What would you have to reach in order for you to actually sit down and make the bingo board?
It's not even about that. It's just me forgetting and not being bothered to do it.
Should I just message you once a day and just say bingo board?
Yeah, but then it'll be this problem with me not wanting to do it.
Because I'm telling you.
This headset, yeah, 360 and PS3 game chat. That type of quality is fucking great.
Oh my god, yeah, I definitely had one of those.
Like being called a slur at like 4 kilobit like bitrate, like it's amazing. Unshitted,
Yeah,
or
just-
he seems to have unshitted its pants.
the idea of like a teenager with their original, like, oh my god, those original Xbox 360
You honestly
headsets
think
where they
you're
only had the
fucking
one
funny.
earpiece on the side. Those, and you know, they would charge like $40 for them.
Oh,
Or
you mean like the
whatever.
dog shit Turtle Beach headsets?
No, I'm talking about like the original ones that like were
Oh,
from
like the actual
Microsoft.
Xbox ones. Yeah, those were even
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah,
Like
they were
the
somehow
like the
even worse.
earpiece. Like the
Yes.
Yeah. I had
Oh my-
one. I
I
had
did
one of
have-
those.
I
There was like a
had-
PlayStation version.
I still have somewhere because for some reason my brother thought it'd be funny to send it to me. I still have my freaking like little Bluetooth Xbox 360 earpiece. And to me it's like this
They
is the
still do those.
coolest thing.
They still do those for like PS4 and stuff, and it's like, why? they're so shit.
Yeah, because like all you get out of it is
Yeah, all you get, and you don't even hear the fucking the game audio out of it. Like you don't even hear the game audio out of those. It's only the voice chat.
Oh, and they're so awful. And meanwhile, I look at like my
So like the
you know,
shitty quality and also the fucking echo from the game.
Oh my god.
It's like they're using the fucking Kinect to do voice chat. It's like which is a thing that which I know is a thing that has happened because the amount of fucking videos of people naming themselves Xbox shut down.
It's true though. It's so true, and I hate it.
Yeah.
I really just hate how true it is.
If there wasn't a character limit, I would name myself Xbox Search Porn GIF. Just to know what would happen. Just how many people like, oh no, oh no.
Keep right.
Xbox search porn GIF. Oh no 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 no.
No, my mom look at my computer.
Exit right.
I love.
I
I wish I took
saw-
a screenshot of it. I was playing TF2. I know it's
Turn right.
it's like a thing I saw a while ago, but it's like this really buff Chad engineer, and it's like, guys, please don't put sexy sprays. My mom checks my computer.
I think I was watching you.
Yeah.
I think I was watching
Yeah, you were there. It
before
was
that
the
happened.
it was the same time I saw the sexy Legoshi with titties.
Oh, yeah.
The same-
Please don't put sexy sprays.
Which
My
honestly,
mom
like,
checks my computer.
honestly, like the only reason I kept on looking at it was like, I'm just surprised I'm surprised I haven't thought of that before. I haven't seen people do like a female Legoshi before. It just confused me. It just
You're just like, huh? Look at that. Look at she with boobs.
huh. Wolf titties. Sure, I've seen those a
Imagine
billion
the-
times before because furries have the most basic tastes imaginable. But specifically Legoshi? Huh.
You have to remember that for many, a big awakening was, you know, like
There's wolves,
Crystal
yeah.
and Star Fox.
Yeah.
Which I know that's a fox, but get my point.
But
same
close enough.
species.
Yeah.
Well, not even same species. Same like genus.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever that word means.
They're canines.
Yeah. They're both pup.
They're both puppy.
Puppy. Yes.
You know, I'm surprised like in the Star Wars universe we've never just seen a dog. I know some
Maybe
people
we
will be
have,
like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
but it's a galaxy far, far away. A dog wouldn't I don't know. I'm pretty sure a dog.
Humans still exist. Who cares?
hmm So I'm pretty sure in those regards, like a dog would just be a thing.
Hey, mis familiaris. That's
What
those.
would
That's a
they-
pair of words.
What do you think they would name a dog in Star Wars?
I don't know. It would probably be just like something along the lines of like the scientific species name, dog.
Dog. And
No,
they call
that's what
Kameen.
Elden Ring. That's what Elden Ring players call every single creature in Star Wars. Dog.
Dog.
Even while I was streaming Elden Ring on Sunday, the Santa merchant that you see early in the game, he has a donkey, and there is just an inscription next to it that just says dog. And then the big like Pope turtle, I'm pretty sure there's one that calls him a dog.
Uh-huh. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
They just call everything dog.
Yeah, it's because you can't like the inscriptions. You can't like write a custom message. You have to like pick out phrases and words
Okay.
from like a set things to, I guess, to reduce people saying like pussy fuck like.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think like in Star Wars they would call a dog, like they name him Kanin, and it's just spelled canine.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, sorry,
Canine
it'd
with a
be
K.
No, it'd be CA-9, but they'd say
It would
nine.
be KHA-NNIN. But like the I is like the one that has the little apostrophe thing, so you pronounce
Okay,
it.
if they added the H, if they added the H, it would be a K. And then you know, astute people would be like, "Did you literally just call the dog canine?" No.
Like, yeah, I did. Shut up.
Shut up. Don't
What would
kill
you
them.
What would you have called it?
I don't know. Dog.
Steve.
Steve. Because the dog's name is Steve.
Yeah.
I don't want to name a dog Steve.
Yeah, why not?
Here, Steve.
I love like those are the two like polar opposites of naming pets that I love. The people who name their pets like there's either the people who name their pets like Sir Squallius the Seventh, and then there's the other people who name their pet Paul. And it's like I love both of those sides. Like just both opposite ends of the fucking like naming spectrum, and I love them both.
My dog's name is Dave.
Dave, yeah. We just named all of our pets after like movie or like film characters. Like I guess series as well. We had Neville from Funny Potter.
Oh, I was immediately
Um,
thinking like name a dog the Room.
Not like that.
I like the room. Who wants to go for a walk? Who wants to go for a walk?
Characters from.
I brought up the Room.
Yeah, we had one of our cats is called Abby from NCIS? Question mark?
Oh, I like pugs.
Pugs. I don't like pugs.
I find them weirdly charming.
I feel sorry for them. They're so
And it's like,
fucking
I
inbred
understand.
and like genetically fucked. It's just like, oh god, just fix the face and then it would be so much better.
I don't know. I like their faces.
Yeah, but every time I see them, I feel bad because like you think, oh, a cute puppy, and they're just like. It's like God,
I
like
know, and
it
I
wants to,
find that-
like it wants to die. Like,
When you look at Star Wars movies on Google, Slipstream shows up.
Slipstream? Question mark? What's that? Is that a movie? I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's not a Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Huh. I am not gonna
Slipstream
confirm.
from 1989 with Mark Hamill, Kitty Aldridge, Bob Peck, Ben Kingsley, Bill Paxton, Robbie Coltrane.
I kind of don't like the fact that my controller vibrates now. It's kind of distracting. It's good.
What? Why is Slipstream here?
I don't know. Somebody fucked up the wiki. Speeding offense. Oh no.
It was directed by the same person who directed Tron.
Haven't watched that either.
Currently sitting at a 4.7 on IMDb.
That's good, right? What is IMDb out of?
10.
Okay, that's average, I guess.
Jamie, I'm also
Literally
confused.
average. Yeah, but people, looking up stuff is stupid. Like, Google is dumb. Like, I've seen so many screenshots of people looking up, like, famous actors or, like, famous characters, and there's just, like, potato, like, in one of the boxes. It's like... they didn't honk back. Trash game.
Oh, that's dumb. Lame.
They're cringe.
You always got a honk back.
Yeah.
But like
Oh, right, it's
yeah,
raining. I can't turn as good.
naming dogs after movie. Imagine naming a dog after a video game.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Oh, is that your dog? What's his name? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Alright, come on, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Those
Alright,
as
come on,
well.
in the grass.
The ones where people just name their pets like objects or like a manhunt. No, it's gotta be Manhunt 2. The one that was banned.
Too.
Yeah, it's gotta be that one because then you can't take your dog to Australia. That stuff is great. Like,
I want a manhunt.
he's so cute. What's his name? Half-Life 2 Episode 1.
Keep left. And then continue.
Oh my God! Your pug looks so precious. What is their name? The King of Fighters
Go
15.
straight.
And for short, I call him King of Fighters.
King.
Could you just call him King? No.
No.
I tried. He only responds to King of Fighters. Oh, what's that poodle right there? Oh, that's my poodle, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Ew, gross.
And your golden retriever? What's that? Oh, that's my golden retriever. I call him One Piece Burning World Red.
I'm trying to think of a way to wrap this joke up, but I can't think of anything.
No, it's a bit that just keeps going. It keeps going until you're just done. Until you reach the ultimate punchline of
I'm just trying to think of long game names, and I can't think of many.
I mean, I can pull one up.
Like, there's such a cute cat. What's their name? The Stanley Parable 2. Couldn't you just call them Stanley?
Take the second
I tried.
exit.
When I call him Stanley, he gets really mad at me. Oh God, no! You have more pets. Please tell me your dog's name isn't fucking normal. Their name is Sonic Mega Drive Collection, Sega Mega Drive Collection. I'm good at words. I'm good.
Oh, and this is my cockatiel. I called her Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project. And there's your punchline. Does she respond to anything else? No, I did try. I called her TMNT, I called her Manhattan, I called her Project, I called her The Manhattan Project. That did get a rise out of her. But I have to call her Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project.
At the roundabout.
And your ferret, their name is LSD Dream Emulator.
There's the punchline.
Exit now.
Now they're fine with just being called LSD. But it's not the same.
Okay, and I noticed that you have a guinea pig. I'm afraid to ask what your guinea pig's name is.
Heath. There it is. That's how you wrap it up. Just Keith.
I was gonna bring it back to Paul, but I like Keith more.
Smelling beef. Oh.
Oh.
Why do you smell like beef?
Mark?
I'm scared to ask. What beef-related activities have you done recently?
Was it Star Wars related?
Hopefully just cooking.
Did you slice open the tauntaun and you just hid in there for a while? You're like, oh, it's so cold out. Oh, now this is so much better. So yeah, I'm keeping it Star Wars related.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna spit out my water, you bitch.
We did it. Oh yeah, that's gotta go on. Oh, okay. No, see, that would go back to the type of pet names that I like that are just objects, like someone who names their dog just beef or potato.
Go straight.
We had a guinea pig and we named them Jaffa Cake. because obviously they were small and fat, but also they kind of had the colors of a Jaffa cake. They were like black and orange.
Yeah.
Named your
I remember
yellow fish
I've only,
banana.
I've only had a
Nice.
Jaffa cake like once in my life.
They're good. I love them.
Yeah, I liked it. I was like, oh.
Oh god, I want Jaffa cakes now. I haven't had them in so long. Ugh. Can someone pay me to get Jaffa cakes?
You know,
Noah's even open right now. It's like
Well,
it's almost midnight.
You can look up like Jaffa cake recipe.
Yeah, but then I'd have to buy the things to make it.
That's true.
Jamie, no, you won't. You need your money. You need to feed yourself before you feed my stupid urges. Go for tiramisu. Oh, I could as well. But that's half the that's half the reason I'm really tired. It's half the reason I'm really tired right now. I'm trying to drink coffee less.
Ooh, that looks good.
It's not going so well.
Tiramisu.
Oh, tiramisu is so good.
Yeah, wow, that looks really good.
Yeah. He's delicious.
See, this is making me think, like how, you know, I've seen
Fajita?
the little bits of quote-unquote eating that is in Star Wars. I've
Eat the
never seen
fajita on
anything
its
in
own.
Star Wars that like looked appetizing. Fajitas are good, but no, I've never actually seen anything in Star Wars that like really looked appetizing. I know that in like Episode 8, just again for disclosure, I have not seen episodes 7, 8, or 9. I don't care if they're spoiled. I just know that Mark Hamill, you know, Luke Skywalker, he drinks the blue milk from.
Yeah, he drinks
He drinks
alien
blue
titty milk.
from. Yeah, and he just looks absolutely disgusted. Like, I'm pretty sure I can grab that GIF right
Go
now.
straight.
If I just
I'm sure that awakened a fetish in someone.
milk. Yep, there it is.
Milk.
Oh, okay. I just saw like what he squeezes the milk out of.
Yeah, it's a little titty.
What is that?
It's a little alien titty.
Luke Skywalker. I'm gonna look that up again just so I can get a better look at that. What is that?
You're gonna get a better look at the tit.
Hit the chug jug. Hit the fucking Discord gift search. I still just remember.
Oh fuck.
Again, having not seen. Look in VC chat for a sec.
I can't. No.
Well, when you can.
I'll stop. Fuck it. Who cares? Fuck the road. Bye, 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 bye. Oops. It's not it. I also get to see the other thing you sent. Oh, those little things, yeah.
Yeah, those are the
Googly
sandbows.
eyes.
Googly eyes. I sent Luke Skywalker with googly eyes.
Hmm.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like in the future, you know, in 20 years, when I'm in my, I almost said 40s, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna be in my 50s.
Woo! Yeah, and you're still gonna
Like-
look great, probably.
We'll find out. But in my 50s, I'm gonna see people in their very early 20s that, like, you know, they saw Luke Skywalker drink the milk, and they're gonna be like, I don't know, it just, when I saw that, it awoke something in me.
Man, there are
It's
probably
like-
people who are like that now.
Probably, there probably is.
Like, I've seen drawings
It
of
just
like
made me feel a certain way, you know.
like people drawing alien, like fucking a xenomorph and stuff like that.
Nah, I've been seeing that for years. I don't.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody saw him drinking the alien titty milk and goes, God, I wish that was me.
I just want to suck on that titty milk.
I mean, I can't
From that alien.
complain much. I love cryptids and stuff like that. Like I see fucking Wendigo titties and I'm like, yes. I love spooky shit. Spooky sexy is like my favorite aesthetic. Like body horror stuff.
Also a good time
It's
to let
great.
the fart.
Yes. Do you still have the link so you can hear that as well? I think it's pinned in our DMs somewhere. I know we've got quite a lot of stuff pinned.
Many of it we can't really show.
Most of it.
Well, except maybe that picture of Amy with the distorted face.
Oh yeah, the scream.
Oh yeah, there it is. I found it.
Yeah. Now you can listen to the toots. And like nothing else because no one uses any of the other sounds.
Go straight.
If that ain't the truth. But, oh, I forgot.
Wait, I'll drink in a second.
I'll hydrate. My tongue's a little dry.
Road straight enough, I can drink.
Get ready to turn right.
Sucking
I am
on
out
the
of
titty
drink.
milk of earth water.
I mean, that's basically what geysers are, aren't they? They're just Earth's tits squirting out milk in the form of water.
Or lava.
Yeah. No, that's volcanoes. That's the coochie. the hot squirt of the Earth.
Damn, girl. That coochie is. Yeah,
Keep left. And then
I will admit, I am starting to run out of like Star Wars talk, which I know for you that's like, good, yes, finally, no more Star Wars. But
turn left.
I mean, it's been about an hour. It's due time to switch topic.
well, if that's the case, so you already know, but for those that don't, I very, very recently got a
Hello, Anubis.
thank you, Anubis.
The second one didn't play. Where is it? Hurry up. Come on. Push it out.
Oh, I heard it.
There it is. That was good timing. Push it out. Also, I hear cats fighting outside. Okay, damn, chill. Slow down. I thought there was a
Get
cooldown
ready
on
to
that.
turn right.
So,
Turn right.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, very recently I bought a new elliptical. So,
yeah.
I'm able to do cardio again, which has been really nice. And on Sunday, like what we needed to buy before I could actually get myself back on it was we just needed to buy a little workout mat because, you know, obviously if I'm doing cardio, I mean, because I've been on the cardio game for a very long time, for people who don't know,
Get ready to turn left.
joggers especially, or
Can
just
I not
runners,
get stopped at every
Oh.
single fucking red light? Jesus Christ. Jesus. It's like the fourth one in a row. guess
runners
they're
and
gone.
joggers and just in general, cardio enthusiasts, we'll say, tend to sweat more than the average person. So since I've been doing it for so long, I sweat a lot when I work out.
Delicious.
I damn it. I naturally just sweat more than most people. So we had to buy a workout mat so I wasn't just sweating on the floor. You know, to catch the sweat. You can insert any comment of you catching the sweat here.
Where's that hydrate redemption?
Hold on, I got you. There you go.
Alright, the fawn, give me that underboob sweat.
No, but yeah, on Sunday I got myself on my new elliptical, which my new elliptical is great, runs like a dream. I love it.
Don't break it with your thick legs this time.
I don't plan to because, okay, the other two, here's the thing. The first one originally belonged to Richter's mom. Back when she was like trying, the story goes anyway, because this was long before he even knew me. She wanted to exercise, but like her leg was kind of bad, and so they bought it, but she didn't really use it. Then his younger sister was using it for a little bit, and then she stopped, and then it had been sitting there for almost 10 years before I showed up. And then when my knee wasn't doing so well, I started using it, and speaking of Richter, he's coming here with dinner.
Woo!
The Holy Rolls are starting to look more like a Holy Roll.
Oh, yay!
It's still not like a sandwich, like a sandwich. They're still where we stopped. Pulled down all the way. So I brought you a fork and knife just in case. Handling it by hand, eat it, it starts to fall apart.
Okay. Philly cheesesteak, by the way.
Sounds tasty. Yeah.
Hey, love you.
Making me hungry.
So, where was I? Oh yeah, Sunday. Oh wait, I was talking about the ellipticals before. What happened with the first one was that, aside from the fact that, like, again, it had been sitting there motionless for a long time, and so I start using it. I start going real hard on it, and one of the pedals starts breaking like pretty consistently. And so Richter keeps fixing it up. And then ultimately what killed it,
Hold on, I'm pretty sure I do. But I keep it very, like, low, I guess, because when I had it on, like, the default settings, it would constantly flag shit that... What?
What?
What? Huh? Okay, that's
Bingo
just...
bongo?
That's just funny.
Got flagged for racism.
What? Okay.
Twitch, are you okay?
Automod's fucking stupid. But yeah, that's why I keep it very low, because the stuff they flag sometimes is stupid as shit. Plus, it's not like I have an active chat anyway, so I don't need something automatically moderating for me.
Yeah. But
I have more mods in this chat right now than I have viewers. I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Try to bite of the sandwich.
How good is it? What did you get? What sandwich did you get?
What?
What sandwich did you get?
Oh, oops. Philly
What's in
cheesesteak
it?
sandwich.
Yeah, but what's in it? Just cheese and steak?
You know, like roast beef, and there's onions, there's green pepper, there's obviously cheese. Caramelized onion, I should say. It's very
Oh,
good.
caramelized onion is so good. Oh, that's fuck. So hungry now. God damn it. And nowhere's open, and I'm poor.
How can I feel worse? I could make it worse by taking a photo.
I mean, I thought you were gonna anyway. Because you always take pictures of your food, you
Not
millennial
always.
white woman.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Called out. Fine. Now I won't take a photo.
I mean, shit, if I had good food, I'd take pictures of it as well. I doubt people want to see pictures of a pie and hula hoops, like...
Pie pie and hula hoops?
Yeah, you know, like, I don't know if you have them, like crisps, hula hoops.
Mm-mm.
Okay, you don't have them. Well, yeah, there's like an actual like potato version of those. I literally just had those and a like a chicken pie, and not even like a
Okay.
like a big like fancy quote unquote pie, like just the cheap
Yeah,
small
yeah.
ones that you get. Like I don't think people want to see pictures of that.
Mm. That's fair.
Mm.
So, with the first elliptical, what ultimately killed it?
That one was
Was,
just because it was like old and
Well, not just that, but-
rarely used, so it's probably rusted in like half of the mechanics.
Probably, but
Hmm.
what ultimately killed it, ironically, was I forgot there was like I went to go unplug it for something
Mm.
after I had just gotten done using it. So I'm tired, I'm sweating, I'm not fully thinking, and I don't realize it. I step on the cord
Mm.
and I snap the cord off.
Oh. Yeah, you could rewire that.
Not that one because of how old it was. It was
Nah,
a,
just
basically,
rewire
it
the
was
same
a-
cable back in.
I guess, well, like basically it was a cord that wasn't made anymore.
Yeah.
And
As
then
long
the
as
second one,
electricity gets transferred through it, it'll be a very
Yeah.
dangerous and shoddy job, but you could rewire it.
yeah. The second one was also old, but it was given to me for free by my coworker at my current job. Excuse me. And it was fine. It was much smaller. Much
Yeah, I remember.
smaller.
I remember.
But, I was getting my use out of it. I was still sweating. But, yeah, I broke that thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you're
so
too
old that the company that
thick.
made it doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah, I destroyed that thing. My
You were too
legs
dummy
were actually
thick,
too
your
powerful
chunky,
for it.
your chunky bitch legs. Destroyed it. It was
Okay,
too
I
weak.
will admit, I do have some thick, kind of powerful thighs.
I would too if I remembered to keep doing my workouts and shit.
Yeah. I remember there was a time when you were doing squats.
Yeah, I kept on forgetting to do it, and now I just don't.
You know what some streamers do, to keep them like active, is like they have it as a redeem where they just do 5 squats.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't really have the space to do it in my room.
I
I would just kind of do it like in the kitchen while I was waiting for my food to cook. Like, I would put it on, do like 20 right after the food gets put on. Come upstairs, watch like a 20-minute video or something. Come back down, do like another 30 or 40, and then eat food.
There was a point. I'm not able to do them so much right now, but there's a point where I was
Oh,
I was doing like on average 200 squats a day. That was like on my work days, Monday through Friday.
I could go for more, but when I'm waiting for food,
Yeah.
because also at that point I'm like hungry, so I don't have as much energy.
But yeah, but like I was essentially I was doing too many squats. I actually was doing too many.
I think I used to, when I was still in like school and shit,
Mm-hmm.
I would do like 100 and something each day, because I would do 50 in the morning when I woke up and then 50 when I got back, which also didn't help because I walked to school and back. Which is honestly like the only reason my legs are as hyonk as they are.
Yeah.
And even like back then, I was a good fucking runner. Like I was a fast little fucker. Fastest in my
Yeah, I
school as well,
definitely-
because
I definitely-
the only sport quote unquote I cared about was athletics and running and shit.
Turn right.
Yeah. No, I mean I've talked about when I was jogging and running for a long time. But I definitely became fast.
Yeah, I think my best time on a 100 meter was like 11.2 seconds or something. Yeah. My legs were great. Because it also helped that, like, my legs were really strong, but I also weighed like nothing because I didn't eat a lot. Because I didn't eat a lot, especially back then.
Right.
So I essentially had like a V12 fucking diesel engine inside like just a shitty little like boxcar. Like all of the strength and like no weight keeping it down. I did fall a lot.
You know, it doesn't surprise me. I think that's both funny and cute.
Yeah, cause like even with the 100-meter sprints, like I was good at getting from the beginning to the end. Wasn't very good at stopping. I gotcha. ran into things very often. And people.
Did you ever get in trouble for it?
No, because it's not like it was on purpose. They were just like, "Oh fuck, are you okay?" Because I would like full tilt fucking sprint, like fucking just right into a fucking wall or like a person.
Did you ever like break your nose running into a wall?
No, I didn't run. I had terrible form when I ran. Which means I probably could have gotten a better time. But, you know, Lamau.
Yeah.
Especially now I can't. My legs are fucked. Fuck.
Describe terrible form.
I don't know, just like I was angled wrong, like
Okay.
I would run closed fist instead of opening my hands out.
Oh, okay.
Like all of that type of like small shit. But yeah, I would usually crash like stomach first into things, not head first.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
You'd usually get the wind knocked out of you. I don't know, I just think I like learning little bits and pieces of people's lives like that. I find that fascinating.
It's whatever I can remember. We all know how little of my past I remember. Willingly and unwillingly.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I will have
Brain damage, baby.
I will have like there are something I don't know. For the most part, I do have trouble remembering most
Hello,
of my
people.
past.
What the fuck?
Like,
It's the gang. Squad.
the boys.
The squad, damn. The crack crew. Like half of them look like crack addicts, especially the one on the left.
Ready to turn left.
They do, but you know, they're not hurting anyone, just themselves.
Nah, yeah.
So,
Get ready to turn
I
right.
don't know, I shouldn't be talking about me, but
Turn right.
like I was saying, I have trouble remembering most of my past, except for like little bits and pieces. But there will be like there will be like specific things that are completely unrelated to whatever, but it'll just
Turn
trigger a memory in me that's like, oh yeah, I don't know why I'm like suddenly remembering, you know, my
right.
third grade teacher, Miss Keith.
Just because we were
Michelle.
talking about Keith.
No, like this was yesterday. Just something completely
maybe,
unrelated.
maybe I'm reading your mind. That's how I came up with the name Keith as well.
Here we are.
Maybe, like, but I was in bed and
I get that.
I'm about to go to sleep.
Brains do that sometimes. It's like, hey, remember this random memory from like 20 years ago? Good, because that's all you're going to be thinking about now. Good.
it wasn't like all I was thinking about. I just suddenly remembered, oh yeah, my third grade teacher was Miss
I did
Keith, and
this the
she was
wrong
like,
way.
I just remember like she was kind of stout, and I'm sure I'm probably taller than her now. But you know,
I'm pretty sure
stout,
I'm.
like, had a
I'm
had a
pretty
cute
sure
face.
I'm taller than like every single one of my teachers that I had. They were all pretty short.
But I'll always remember I'll always remember my kindergarten and first grade teacher, Miss Thompson.
I
Miss Thompson
remember like
friggin-
nothing.
Miss Thompson loved my brother and I. She just, just always thought we were really good kids, and we even knew where she lived because she lived like, she was one of my, she was one of my cousin's neighbors. So
That is the one old teacher that I do remember. Is one of my like nursery teachers, I'm pretty sure. I have a nursery or like very early like primary school, because they used to and still do live like in the same area as us.
Huh.
Yeah. Even like not that long ago, I was like, I don't remember what we were getting, but I was with my mum like in the shops buying stuff, and we ran into her in the shop. I was like, yeah.
How'd that go?
I just caught up, talked about stuff, and then left.
Yeah.
went home because we bought our shit.
As neighbors do.
Yeah. But literally, like, other than stuff like that I've other than stuff that that's happened like after 2018, or like very significant things, I remember nothing before 2018. I'm sure that's a story I'll talk about publicly someday, but I also doubt it.
No, trust me. 2018, like as a whole, coincidentally enough, same year, is like, I've mentioned this before, and I'll say it again. Worst year of my life.
Very
And
insane. Well, I would say that if I remembered most of it. I would technically 2017 was was the worst year of my life, but what happened was in 2018, like early 2018.
Okay.
Yeah. Oopsie.
I don't know. It's like that whole thing. One of these days, I know I also keep saying this, but one of these days, when I feel like I really need to, I will just sit down and basically write a book about a little bit of 2017, but mostly 2018, and like how rough that was. And like, oh boy, the faces and names I just don't want to remember. And some of the ones I'm glad, and the people that I'm glad I do still remember.
Keep right, and then turn.
Which is a select few.
Yeah.
One
Which
of them,
actually, ironically, it's funny. Ironically, like 2 days ago. Hello, Cream. Happened in 2018, stays in 2018 for the most part. Which, ironically, speaking of old friends and people like that, like 2 days ago, one of my old friends from secondary school joined my Discord server.
Keep right.
What?
Yeah, like out of nowhere. Like I haven't contacted him in
Turn right.
forever. And just out of nowhere, they join my Discord server, and all they say is Wagwan in general.
They say what?
Wagwan, but it's essentially British slang of what's going on. What?
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's a very... I kind of find it annoying. But yeah, also, okay, I say randomly, I have just realized now probably why they have only now done that. Because like last week, I was playing on our PS4, and I changed my username on that. Because it was my old username before, and I changed it, obviously, to Fennikens. So they probably saw that, and then, I guess, like, looked me up and found all of my shit. Which, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not?
Fuck it, they know you're a furry.
Also, yeah, they know I'm a furry. They know I'm whammon. They know I'm fucking gay. Fucking. I don't care.
Now,
What
when
are they gonna do? Call me cringe?
What? When you say they join your Discord server, do you mean like this one or?
Yes, the stream one. Look in general. A couple days ago.
Okay, I got.
Magma.
Oh yeah. When they're playing Osu.
Yeah. So that hasn't changed. They used to play Osu as well. And CS:GO.
Yeah, you said there's a name I haven't seen in forever.
Do they still play CS:GO? We'll find out. I'll snoop. It's quite the time gap. Yeah. Well. Shit, 4 years ago. At least I have 4 years of memories. Who is that? They're an old friend. Like a really old friend.
Nah, it's like, you know, excuse me, I had a cough. On even on my Discord server, at first I had, they might still be there, or actually no, they might have left, which is understandable. Well, I at least know 2 of them are still there. Some of my oldest friends, were on my Discord server, and you know, they all know.
Yeah. I don't even know most of my old friends now. Like I remember probably like 4 of them. Because they were like the closest ones that I spent most of my time around. But everyone else, in memory. No, it's just literally that I don't. Because obviously, before 2018. I was gonna go all cryptic and say before the incident, but that sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. The fuck is that button? Oh. But I mean, it's technically not wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
Definitely was an incident. I gotta repair my truck.
Sometimes I like think about some of my old friends from school that like I wonder how they're doing, like people that I knew either.
Yeah, I wonder how
either
all the
in,
people
like,
I knew were doing.
either in elementary or middle school. Like there's a few people I knew that like I knew for throughout most of my grade school years, you know, elementary through middle school. Which is, you know, obviously grades 1 through 8.
I don't know what any of that means.
Basically, 8th grade is junior high, and then beyond that is all high school.
Give me like an age range, like.
So let's say
our school systems are like completely different.
Let's say kindergarten, you're like 4 or 5.
Okay.
First grade, 5 or 6. Second grade, 6 or 7. Third grade, 8 or 9.
People in school being forced to drop out.
Excuse me, what am I doing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that I refuse to remember because they were pieces of shit that backstabbed me, but the ones that I do remember, the few of them, they were great.
People.
They were tolerable.
And I never really had like people, you know, use me in elementary, but
Oh, I had plenty. In younger years and stuff, I probably didn't. Like, obviously, I can't remember that well. But
like
secondary
middle
school,
I had a couple people like notably use me, and I don't know their names. I don't remember what they look like. I just remember that they used me.
Who doesn't hate their old stuff? Yeah. Most people hate their past.
Yeah.
Like, there are
certainly
like
do.
everyone will have regrets. It's a. I mean, unless you're a funny millionaire who is born into riches, then obviously who cares about you anyway? But Everyone has regrets. Nobody's perfect, Lamau.
Nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm. Nobody's normal. So,
Yeah,
friends and yes, man. Yeah. I hated those types of people. Right, I pretty much had like the friend group of like, we were the nerd group. We were like we didn't talk to anyone else. Excuse me.
What?
Milo Yiannopoulos.
Turn right.
What the fuck? What kind of tongue twister name is that?
Up.
What kind of tongue twister name is that? Alt-right figurehead? Oh, okay, so who gives a shit?
British commentator.
Oh, they're British. There you go, that's why. That's the first problem.
I've never heard of this person. But there's a few people that I like distinctly remember for like whatever reasons. One of them, his name was Ty Martin. He was I knew him more in middle school. He was just always he was kind of popular, but he wasn't a shithead popular. Like he was that type of popular who there was a reason he was popular, and it's because he was chill with everyone.
Honestly, I remember like, that is the one thing I remember from secondary school, because it always confused me. Like, I kind of like, other than the shitheads who would try and use me and be shit, I kind of like unintentionally became a pretty like well-known person in the school just because I didn't give a fuck. Like, I was the quiet kid, obviously, so bullies and whatnot, but like, because I didn't like, I only really cared about getting my shit done. So like, the bad kids were fine with me because I didn't snitch. I didn't care about them, and so some of them were pretty fun to talk to as well. And then the good kids were cool with me as well because I did my work and I got shit done.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like this weird middle ground of like, I don't know how I'm popular, but it's like, it was like the Germa effect, where like everyone knew who I was, but no one like actually knew me.
I was, in a way, I was kind of the same. Where,
like someone would see me and they're like, oh, it's them, it's the kid, but no one like actually knew anything about me because I was quiet.
Like,
I was the gay, not the gay.
I don't know,
were you very I guess, what, I don't know what if it's the term, like, were you very campy, I guess? I don't know if that's used in American terms.
Colorful?
Flamboyant. Flamboyant as fuck.
There we go.
It kinda was. I honestly, I hung out with girls way more than I hung out with dudes, which isn't even me saying like, closeted trans, ooh. It's just because all of the dudes were pieces of shit. And like a lot of it was just good, and like the girls were just a lot more chill to be around.
See, it's funny. A lot of the girls I knew growing up,
I mean, there were obviously some backstabbing, two-faced cunts, but but they weren't as common, you know. And when they were, they kind of stuck to their own little gossip groups, so they kind of stayed out of my hair. Was this the case when I first started watching? Question mark? Closeted trans? Is that what you're on about? Because I definitely was, like, shit, I was closeted trans as long as I can remember, which ironically is further before 2018.
Get ready to turn right.
Flamboyantly gay. Yeah. Shit, I would argue you're still kind of
Turn
like
right.
that. Not as much, but
in my case, like,
yeah.
Most- simply
I
put,
always
because
fuck up
I
these
grew up,
terms.
because I like most of my years, I grew up a fat kid. Which actually, I just thought about it. Since I'm 32 now, it's just occurred to me that, I can now say half of my life I was fat.
Huh. Nice.
One more year,
I've
and now
been.
and one more year, and then I can say most of my life I've not been fat.
I've been skinny pretty much my whole life. Like, I've
I
never
have a
eaten
little bit
much.
of chub, but I'm not
yeah.
I'm not exactly fat.
Yeah, but who cares? It's hot.
And
But yeah, I've
Anyway,
never been. I've always like been skinny as fuck. I never ate much. I never did much.
no, so.
Cursing itself. Yeah. Above average weight. I was always below average. Recently, I've definitely been putting on more weight, which I'm okay with, but especially around around like secondary and like primary, especially obviously around 2018, I was horrifically underweight. Like especially around 2018, I was pushing like 40 kilograms or like even less. Which for someone which around then I think I
88
was
pounds.
around then I was like 5'10", 5'11". It's not a healthy weight. No.
Ooh.
No.
As someone who's also like close to very close to 5'11".
I don't know how tall I am now. I
basically
haven't
basically
measured my
5'10".
height in years. The only reason I know
Well,
I was
my-
around
my-
5'10" back then is because for a science thing we had to measure our height.
It reminds me actually, the last time I like saw my parents, my dad thinks I might have grown and I might have actually pushed. We didn't measure, but there's a chance I might have pushed 6 feet
Oh, sexy.
somehow.
Tall girl? Oh, tall mommy wife?
God damn it.
So my weight is in my lower body? Yeah, same. Because my lower body was pretty much the only thing I exercised. So like all of my
Yeah.
muscle mass and my weight is in my lower body. My arms are skinny as fuck, but my legs are pretty chunky.
So, in my case, what I was talking about before with girls is that for the most part, because I grew up a fat kid, girls, a lot of girls, particularly popular girls, were not exactly the nicest to me.
Yeah. I was the other. I was kind of like in the sort of like popular pieces of shits funnies would bully. It wasn't because of weight. It was like I had really long hair back then, and for some reason that made me a target. I was a weedy white kid with long as fuck hair.
Do you know
Most of you
what
already
for some
seen.
reason made me a target with these shithead bullies that were at my bus stop growing, like in the middle school years? Being a twin.
Huh, yeah.
For some reason, that made me a target for harassment.
Yeah. School kids have some weird fucking justifications.
So
Definitely pays off.
I don't know. I guess my lower body pays off too, but whatever. And
I
at
would
least-
say
at
that, but
least
I
it
don't
don't-
do anything with it because Lamau.
I mean, it depends on who you ask. In my case, but that's not something I'm gonna get into. Yeah. So what I was getting at is that, again, like, obviously there are some popular boys that like to pick on me as well. But a lot of the popular boys, they and girls, they just like to pick on me for being fat.
Some
Whatever.
reason.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
okay.
the same with me, Jamie. For some reason, all of like the football group of people, like they were unusually fond of me, even though I couldn't give less of a fuck about football. Which I guess real football, not American football, but you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, because what could have been is because in the secondary school they had like a really big football pitch.
Mhm.
It was basically 2 pitches in one, not like actual stadium pitches, but like
Yeah.
it was a big pitch. But then like it was I just missed my turn. No, that is a very long way to go. All right, illegal turn part 2. But like it was like sectioned off into 2 like smaller pitches. And then obviously hello. Well, and when during like lunch breaks and stuff, me and like our group of friends would just kind of hang out on the other like half of the pitch because they didn't use it. Like the big pitch, like the whole pitch was annoying to like set up, so they never really used it and just stuck to the small like half pitch. And we just kind of stuck to the other side and would hang out there because it was away from, you know, everyone else. And I guess just doing that over the years, we just kind of like, I guess, we mingled
Yeah.
and got to know a lot of them a bit more. And they kind of liked us more. And like everyone else outside of that were just shitheads.
I'm gonna try and actually finish my thought instead of cutting myself off.
Yeah, and me cutting you off.
Yeah, it's whatever. the
token
the one
game.
thing like looking back, the girls in like elementary and middle school, especially middle school, I had more problem. So like middle school is very much where I adopted the mentality popular people suck.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I sort of noticed, but like paid really no mind to it, but looking back, I'm like, oh, I think they were trying to talk to me, was the girls that did like me back then
I was gonna say, is
really
this?
liked me.
I was gonna say, is this the same situation as the cosplay girl? Like, you
Honestly,
fucking idiot! She
probably.
was into you. You fucking.
Yeah, I told.
I never had that.
Left.
I told Ashley a story yesterday. I'll talk about it another time. It was about a cosplay girl who I
Left.
didn't realize at the time, but
Hmm.
basically, as I described it to a friend, he told me, "You fucking idiot! She was into you."
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah, I
like,
never had. I like it. To my knowledge, at least, there was only ever one person who had a crush on me, and it was like early primary school. Like, the kids didn't know what love even is. Like, they're just like, I like you a lot. Let's be good friend. Let's be. Like,
Speaking of
didn't know what was
Joey.
going on. That's a weird looking traffic light. Someone took the skin off of this traffic light. How could they? Do you eat your traffic light with or without the shell? Yeah, and then even like kind of the other way around. I think I only ever had a crush on like one kid, on like one girl. Because most of the girls I talked to, they're just kind of like chill to be around. I didn't like any more than just being friends. Because obviously,
Yeah.
closeted trans kid, I was just like, these people are cool. I want to be like these people. I want. Don't like the shell on the traffic
Turn
light.
left.
Yeah, I do kind of like how it looks just without it.
Get ready to turn.
I know we have a
So-
few like that in our area, but it's not intentional. They are just broken.
yeah, I like looking back. There was one girl. Her name
You
was,
arrived
I
at
think
your
her name was
destination.
Rosa.
Your route
She
guide is
always
now finished.
she was just one of those girls that like liked both my brother and I.
Well, she had a type.
You know, so yeah, twins, I guess. But I mean, like, you know,
it was just like she liked you, and then saw your brother and was like, holy shit, there's two of them.
But I say like in the sense of, you know, I just thought like, you know, she's just nice to us, and and I've seen her be nice to many other people. So like, oh, cool, whatever. She's, you know, she's nice. It's she's cool. I get why people like her. But, you know, I just never thought anything of it. And then it was like when my brother and I were going to high school, in which my mom made us go to a fucking charter school for some reason.
Oof.
That's a whole other story. I get my old friends. They basically told me that like Rosa was basically like, I guess, kind of looking for us, asking if we were at the same high school. Because like in that area in Flagler County in Florida, there was basically there were
Just
few
right,
schools,
yeah.
but there was pretty much only one high school, and that was Flagler Palm Coast High. So instead, my mom takes us to this charter school in Bunnell, and while I met one of my longest and best friends there. That was a shit school. That is also another story, and I can't help but think, Mom, you don't stop trying to make choices for us. For the love of God, please stop trying to make choices for us.
I love you, Mom, but you fucked up this one.
She's fucked up a few ones.
Yeah.
But
liver paste.
yeah, so it's like,
delicious.
again, I didn't think anything of it, but as I look back, I'm like, oh, Rosa was into me.
Oh, she wanted to kiss.
It's like I'm literally realizing this on stream right now. Like, oh, I see. And I think about that now, and I'm like, there's another girl. There's this Asian girl that we knew called Skyla, who also liked my brother and I, just because like, hey, you know, we like a few nerdy things, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just saw her as, oh, she's just this cool girl who does like really cool manga style art, and is nice to us. That's it. There's I would not doubt if also she was kind of into us. Again, to me, it's like I didn't think of. There's another girl who I don't
Never
know.
paid attention. Yeah, same. That's why I never like. That's why I said to my knowledge, because I never paid attention to that type of stuff. Because it was back when I was kind of in like the age gap of like, I don't want to be near people. So like thinking about having a girlfriend is just like, oh god, a person I have to frequently be around? No thanks. No.
For me, it was just like,
Fuck you, high school day. Yeah, understandable. Fine,
for
get it
me,
out.
it was the
Fuck it.
it was a few mentalities. It was a mentality of like, well, you know, I'm just some chubby kid. No one is into me. You know, no one would be into me like that, and I'm also just not interested because.
Yeah. There's also that as well. Like, ironically, I was like overly nerd. It was like I kind of where I thought like I don't want like a girlfriend or anything like that because I want to have free time to like either do school shit or play video games.
Yeah.
Like like the girls I talk to are just kind of like, I just want to be like, I just want to have friends. Like, I don't want to have that kind of commitment. I don't want to go on dates and stuff. I just want to have cool friends that I can talk to and hang out every once in a while.
Yeah, I know there was another girl named Devin who like. Yeah,
Devin?
Again,
Or Devin?
Devin.
Devin, okay. For some reason, I heard you say
Just playing
Debin.
Halo.
Like that's a weird name, but I could hear it.
No, DEVIN.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Go
you
straight.
know, it was nice. I
Stop
wasn't really,
self-notice. Avoid further
wasn't really
crushes.
into her at
Yeah,
all.
I get that.
My track record, I haven't crushed her right
Yeah, but Cream, you're hot as fuck. I have a crush on you.
now. True.
Hello,
I
Anubis.
know, but
Even then, I did have that mentality that you said the phone. It's like, why would anyone want to date an ugly, skinny, white dude with long, greasy hair? Like,
and you know that mentality I had even into high school. Like even when I got to like age 16, you sure people.
I don't know about that one. I'm not people.
No, that mentality continued even when I got skinny in high school, in, you know, like from age 16 to 17 when I really started getting skinny.
Okay,
and
so
then, you know,
yeah.
because I grew up fat and then I took up jogging and running. You know, that's how my butt got bigger and my thighs, for that matter.
Absolutely magma. Honestly,
And-
I'm the exact opposite. Personally, I think I got uglier since school. And by that I mean I literally look exactly the same as I used to, but now my jaw is much more defined, which I fucking hate. Because obviously a big defined jaw isn't really a feminine feature. as far as I remember.
No, but no, I genuinely considered myself undesirable until I met Richter.
Yeah.
There was at my first job there was this one girl who I later learned was also super into me.
Jeez, you guys are just getting all of the crushes. The fuck? I had one.
But it's like
I had one, and it was when we didn't
enjoyed-
even understand what a crush was.
She, well, again, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I
still.
didn't catch any of the signs.
I never got any signs.
Yeah, it's just funny to me looking back. And if I had to say, do I think I look better than I did in high school? Yes and
Definitely. You definitely do.
no. You don't even know what I looked like in high school.
You've showed me old pictures. Definitely not high school, but you've definitely
Yeah.
improved since the oldest pictures I've seen of you.
Yeah, that's true.
And bitch, you look great now.
I guess. But
No guess. It's really raining a lot in this game. It's like the 4th time it's rained. I've had people who had crushes on me. Yeah. Technically same. If I don't count the one where we didn't understand what love was, then yeah, I've had 0. Wish it would rain IRL. Like I would love it to rain in real life, in the IRL. In the
Ready to turn
I love rain. It especially helps with sleeping because blocking out noises and stuff. But in game, all this rain does is make it harder for me to turn. So, no, if anyone crushes on me now, I don't know. I would be less surprised if there are people who crush on me online right now because they don't know me. There are less things to drive them away, you know, like how I look and how I am IRL, you know. So I wouldn't count it.
yeah.
And seeing as I literally have no IRL friends. Lamau. Hello, Mumbles.
Hello. but I don't know. It's just weird when I look back and it's like, yeah, I guess you're right. There were a few girls that like crushed on me, and I just didn't know it because I was, because of being bullied, I was convinced in my head that I was very much undesirable in every single way.
Yeah. That was pretty much
that,
like I got to the point where like anytime someone liked me, it was either they're only tolerating me or they have an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
And to this day, I still kind of think that.
Yeah.
Not as
Well,
much,
I'm glad you don't-
obviously,
I'm
but
glad you don't think that's me.
yeah, like not as much. But honestly, the only reason I don't think about it as much now is because what motive would people have? Like I have no reason for people to use me. Like I'm fucking useless. I don't have no popular connections anymore, Lamau,
Turn right.
and I don't really have any money or skill that they could use out of me. So, like, I'm gonna get good friends with Fennec Hand's Twitter because then they'll stream with me. Like fucking like who gives a fuck about that?
I'm going to be friends with Fennecans, and then they'll make me friends with the Fung.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
But see, if I caught on to that, I would tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Because I have dealt with people like that before. I probably wouldn't tell you. I either wouldn't tell you, or I would tell you so you can block them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I'd be like, oh, well, that's rude of them. Fuck that.
I
I
have done that before.
Where like you told someone.
Where like someone has like tried to use me to become friends with someone, and I've just told them to fuck off, and like just blocked them, and like obviously told the person. Like block them.
I'm guessing none of them were was ever me because you never told me.
No. This was a while
Plus,
ago.
I mean,
Shit,
you
I'm
know.
not well known enough for people to know to use me to get to you. Like,
Yeah.
if they wanted to use someone to get to you, they would use someone else, like Joji or something. I don't know. Well, even then, probably Joji has more
Actually,
followers
I
than
think
you,
that
right?
Yes, he does, but I think that has actually happened.
But yeah, like if anyone wanted to get to you, realistically, yeah, they would use me because I feel like, not to toot my own horn, but I would say we are probably closer, like the closer friends. Especially,
Falcon is going to too.
especially for me, you and Cream are easily my closest friends. I don't know how it is for you though, but like I would definitely say like if someone wanted to get to you,
Straight.
realistically, I would be a good option, but they wouldn't know to. Because like,
Yeah.
who the fuck
So it's
knows
like,
me?
It's a safe bet.
Yeah. It's a safe bet
It's
that
almost
no
like
one
a
cares
security
about me
measure in a
enough
way.
to use me. The trucking's
Well,
going.
It's funny. It's funny. There was at least one artist that I became friends with, who they contacted Marley about me actually. And since then we've become friends.
Oh, I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say either you told me about that or Molly did. Yeah, okay.
Probably Marley.
Yeah.
Go straight.
I don't know. Bruce is cool. He's very chill. I don't know. I think the concept. Okay, so like I was talking about before, when it comes to like popular kids in school, again, especially in middle school, being bullied by popular kids is where I developed my mentality of like, popularity sucks.
Self-worth
Popularity
and
makes you a
fuck
shitty
popular,
person.
yeah.
Which
Yeah, I still have that mentality. Shit.
yeah, admit like I've been working on it because I've learned not everyone is like that.
Yeah, but most
Left.
people.
Then continue straight.
Yeah,
It's like diamond in the rough with popular people.
it is. Like I was talking about my friend Ty earlier. He was a popular guy, but it's because he was just chill with everyone. Like he was that diamond in the rough who just he just liked everyone. It didn't matter. He just literally liked everyone.
Yeah. Which kind of
there
like
was.
bringing it back to what I was
Go ahead.
talking about earlier, with like unusually being well known and popular. It was that kind of reason as well. It's like I just found it easy to get along with anyone because I didn't really give a shit about what they did. It was just like if they talked about something, I would listen, and if it was something I was interested in, I would talk with them.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I wouldn't say I was a likable person, like that sounds wrong, but like it wasn't like people didn't like me a shit ton. Like I wasn't hugely popular in that sense. It was just I was really easy to get along with.
Yeah.
Because I was just kind of head empty, like
Uh-huh.
yeah. Or just exist around people and talk about whatever they were talking about.
Right, right.
And sometimes be funny.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, I still do have that obviously the popular people who were dicks who would still pushed me towards that mentality of like, yeah, fuck them. And like popularity will always get to people's heads, whether it's whether it's intentional or not. Like even if they're a good great person, the popularity will still get to their head sometimes. Like I can definitely name off people who are like popular and like the nicest people I have known, but there are cases where it's like they're really being shitty and just using their popularity.
I don't know if it's like names you want to mention, but
Probably not. Mainly in cases of like being very pick and choose with who they interact with and talk to.
Gotcha.
It's like, yeah, sure, they're a really nice person and they don't quote unquote abuse their powers, but cool kids club. Pick and choose. Yeah, that type of shit. When they just kind of pick and choose who they want to hang out with, then you're a shitty person.
Yeah.
Like when I see an account on Twitter or whatever, and the only people that I see them like interacting with and retweeting are other really popular accounts, then very, very sussy. Because like I see popular, like especially being a fucking weeb, I guess, like Japanese accounts are like really good with that. Like they will, like, when I follow Japanese accounts, like art accounts, I find so many small artists because they just like they don't give a fuck about popularity. They're just like, wow,
No,
good,
they don't.
wow, good art. I'm gonna post it.
Yeah, that's all they care about is like just
Like,
good art.
just
That's it.
good
They don't
art
care
and
about
good
what kind of clout you can get.
Yeah, like I'll see them like talking to like friends or like interacting and talking to people. And it's like an account with like 70k followers talking to someone with like 12, and they're like good friends. It's like because numbers ain't everything.
Dulvit is definitely one of those diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, definitely. Like when I had my old account, like I used to like reply and interact a lot, and they were really nice to talk to.
Yeah.
And Rabid Cowwolf as well. They're a really sweet person. Like it's a shame that they're like the 0.1%.
Yeah. You would hope it would at least be, 2%.
Yeah.
2% milk.
Critical is definitely Critical as well. He's a great dude. He's just a funny dude.
He's just
Very humble.
To check out his. He just wants you to check out his stream so that your dicks can get bigger.
Yeah. I don't want that. Most of it, yeah. Some of his friends are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But hey, they're not important. They're not the important part.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, same. I do have some friends where like they'll say something and I'm like, are you really? This I mean, that's your opinion, sure, but really? But I ignore it because I don't give a fuck and they're fun to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like shit the bed and go crazy because somebody thinks the funny man isn't funny. Like, who cares?
Oh, I was trying to remember. Like, there was one other thing I was gonna mention with like,
Go straight.
I don't know. There's a few people that I've managed to run into who, like, they, before I even reached 1,000 followers on Twitter, they
Go straight.
followed me just because they liked my my Sona, as it were. But in my mind, I was immediately thinking, like, what kind of weird ulterior motive could you have for following someone like me?
Yeah.
And then it was one of them was the artist Blaze the Fox, who like, he was the one who like really opened my eyes in terms of, like, artists on Twitter. Like, not all of them.
I think they followed
With
my
a
old
bunch of
account as
popularity,
well.
Huh?
They either followed my old account as well, or they just like liked a lot of my stuff.
They probably liked.
Because I know I definitely saw them in my notifications a lot.
Yeah, I was seeing him in my notifications quite a bit for a while, and then one day, I'm pretty sure.
What is
I don't
going?
know if I
What
told this
is
story,
going
but I
on
just-
here? What are these two doing? They're kissing.
They're having sex.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Woo, get a room, you two.
Is this guy trying to block me? Is he being funny? Is he... No, they're
That's
just.
the roundabout. Take the second exit.
I mean, all right. I'm not one to judge. Oh,
Exit
there he
now.
goes. Oh. All right.
That was a thing.
Has he turned around? Hey, he's turned around. He managed to get back around.
I think he was just on the wrong side of the road.
No, he turned back around and he's coming this way now, it looked like. It was just
Okay.
funny that he drove backwards for so long and then just bumped into a wall. Player tag. I forgot you could set a player tag. I might do that. Make it something stupid.
So, yeah, so I asked Blaze one day, just out of the blue, like, I know this is weird, but I just
Roundabout.
really want to know, like,
Mm.
why are you following
Exit
me?
now.
Mm.
And then he gave me, like, a incredibly sincere answer. And I was like, oh, wow. And then and he followed it up with, to be honest, I had been nervous to message for a while, and I'm actually kind of honored that you messaged me first. I'm like,
Mm.
I'm like, I wouldn't use the word. I wouldn't use the word
Don't you
honored.
dare start
Do you-
humble
do you know
bragging.
me? I'm stupid.
I mean, yeah,
But no,
I know
it's
you.
like-
You're a really likable person.
But yeah,
With me, like,
that's
when
what
people
really opened my eyes.
people follow me now, I'm not even like, what kind of ulterior motive do you have? It's just like, why? Like, what are you here for? There's nothing here. Like, you're not following me for porn. I don't do that. Like, well, what are you here
Yeah.
for? What are you doing? Because like back then it was like, oh, well, they're obviously following me because popular connections and porn. Like, that's
Yeah.
clear. But now it's just like, I don't do anything here. What do you? Why? Yeah. Honestly, same to an extent. Pretty much the only people that I feel like I get like the genuineness from are like you guys.
Mm-hmm. I try to be genuine.
And you do it really well.
Yay.
Being genuine is not a thing you have to try to do. That would always be the mentality that I sit behind. It's like, you don't, being genuine isn't an effort. Like, it should be natural. What takes more effort is being ingenuine and lying to someone to benefit from them. It is so much easier to just be genuine and like sincere to someone than it is to be a piece of shit. But for some reason, it's so much more common. Like, the internet has proven to me time and time again that one, people have really terrible tastes, and two, people will actively do something that is harder just out of spite, essentially. Like you could easily make good friends and like just great connections just by being you and being a good person, but so many people would rather go through the effort of lying and being like ingenuine and bullshitting people just because they want a specific type of popularity. Gifting budget too, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. It's 1:30 for me right now. Happy birthday, Cream.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
I will say
honks.
to you when it's midnight for me.
Can't go any faster than that. Living in the future. Ooh. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. You're genuine as fuck, Jamie. Like, pretty much the people here, like, you guys, you the real OGs.
I guess so.
Like, the like 3 or 4 people who are here right now are probably the most honest people I know. Like, you 3 are easily the most honest people I know. Which way am I going? Not that way.
And even then, I can't say I'm the most honest.
Easily one of the most honest, definitely. And like, what have you lied about then? What are you being dishonest about? Like, I doubt you're being dishonest about anything major. Like,
I peed in public once.
fucking, I do that like every other week. Fucking, if I need to piss and there are no public toilets, I'm pissing in a bush. Like, lied about being ugly? Well, yeah, but fucking everyone does that nowadays. Plus, it's not like that was hard to disprove anyway. You're a hot bitch. You're a pretty bitch. You're a beautiful bitch. Any other word that I need a thesaurus up in here. I need to learn how to speak first of all. I need a thesaurus up in here. Just every other alternate word I can think of for hot, sexy, attractive, spicy. Yeah, Cream, you're spicy.
Sensational.
You're hot. You're hot and spicy. Hello, Chango. Yeah. Welcome to the shit show.
But it's our shit show.
Yeah, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Department Mild. Shit. It's fine, I didn't notice either. It's... I constantly forget that those are different words.
I'm trying to think, like, the only thing I've ever actually lied about is that, and it's not even to you, it's to one of my old friends, is that, one like major thing to think about is that
May I rest in peace, Department video game?
I still talk to another
Mild
old friend
and spicy.
who
Wow.
one doesn't like.
It's amazing.
Remember where they
Oh
met?
yeah.
He's-
I mean, that like everyone does that. Like I refuse to believe there is
Yeah.
someone. I refuse to believe there is someone who doesn't have a pair of friends that don't like each other, but they still talk to them.
Yeah.
Like everyone has that. I'm pretty sure I have like 4. I have like entire friend groups that hate another friend group that like I just kind of ignore it because they're both good groups of people. Like, I have many friends who would fucking hate Relic.
Oh yeah.
but I don't care about that because they're good people. Relic's are good people. And
Yeah.
so like, who cares about it? Just keep them separate.
I'm gonna be like honest. Like there's a lot of people on like a Radiance server that I genuinely enjoy just being around. I guarantee a lot of people on this server would not like Relic.
Yeah. Isn't Relic in a Radiant server?
No,
At least I swear he was at some point.
no.
No, didn't he get banned from a Radiant server?
Nope, he's never been.
Oh, I swear there was some server he got banned from for like no reason.
I believe he was good old group managing. Exactly, Django.
Group managing, yeah.
But no, he's never been on a Radiance Discord.
Okay, good.
I would have known.
Good. Because honestly, there are a lot of people that I like in a Radiant server, but there are a lot of people I just can't stand in a Radiant server.
Less than 3.
Didn't he get banned? Didn't he?
No, he left.
Oh, he left. Honestly, should have banned him. Less than
I mean,
3.
he technically didn't do anything wrong. He just treated NSFW as his general chat.
As most people do.
Because, like, the moment something was posted there, he was the first one
hey.
to like.
Good timing. Irradian just started playing Vampire Survivors. It just came up on Steam.
Well, I hope he has fun.
It is a fun game.
I've never played it.
And then there's also the case of a lot of people in that. Hello, Brawler. There's also the case of a lot of people in that server like someone that I don't like, and it's just kind of the case of like, oh, man, if you knew. Most people do. Most people who would get upset at Relic are the people who don't take jokes that well. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, those people, like, they are great friends of mine, but I see tweets and like posts of them getting upset about things, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, luckily they won't be watching, so because this will be a very like, if they were watching this, it'd be very obvious I was talking about them. But like, in like private accounts and stuff, there is one person, and like honestly a group of people who like I see constantly making like certain tweets about like groups of people or about people. I'm like, really? You're being like the most hypocritical piece of shit I could imagine right now. But even then, like, aside from that bullshit, it's just like, they're a nice person. They're just ironically very misinformed. Yeah, honestly, Relic's fucking great to hang out with, because he's just a lovable idiot.
Meanwhile, on my private account, and you already know, what was the thing I was venting about?
I mean, yeah, but but that's justified.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like
it's okay. It's actually okay to say on here. I was venting about I don't understand the appeal of Belle Delphine.
Yeah, Belle Delphine is like the most vanilla. Not even vanilla. It's just
No, because vanilla's good.
It's just generic, like, what's the word? Mediocre. It's like the people.
Yeah.
They're like the type of people who would merit Call of Duty as being the best game of all time. Or just like, no.
I will actually, in fact, I'm going to pull up.
She invented egoism. Yeah, that's what I was in Defiant's like private account like tweets. Anubis, stop.
Why is that? Alright, I'm allowing that.
It's funny. But like,
Why
yeah,
is
the thing I
Bongo-
was talking about was like, She was pretty much the first e-girl. It's specifically like something, yeah, like Bango Bongo, or Bongo Bongo.
I'm testing things.
It might not work for you because you're a mod.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Bango Bongo, Oingo Boingo. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, bunghole. Yes. More teepee. I haven't watched Beavis and Butthead in so long.
But I will actually read off. I'm actually going to, for the first time, I'm going to read off something from my private account, and it is specifically what I said about Belle Delphine. Verbatim, this is what I said.
I barely
To
even
this day,
tweet
I
on my
ask,
private now.
why? What is her appeal? A slightly above average, and I'm being mega generous, white girl with fucking braces, and you people act like she's the little fucking queen of goddamn social media. Look
Yeah.
at her. Is there really something I'm missing?
Jingle jangle. It is literally just because she was like the first e-girl, essentially, like I was saying earlier. And it was like, it's that era of people who were like, ooh, cute, nerdy gamer girl, ooh, and she perfectly fits that like taste of like bland as fuck, but ooh, gamer girl. Even though she's barely a gamer girl. Like, I remember the Pyrocynical video, I think, where like he gave Belle Delphine money to play Minecraft with him, and she didn't. First of all, so scammed out of his money. She's a scammer as well. And then she like she made like a video for him using like Minecraft props, and it's like, it was funny because she had no fucking clue what she was talking about or doing. That's exactly how I imagine an e-girl would look. Not even. I imagine nowadays I imagine e-girls to be, you know, attractive. She's very mediocre. I'm not even gonna say above average. She is average. She's like, man, I mean, go off, go for the grind, like abuse people's bullshit tastes, but like, man, really?
Exit right. Turn right.
People need to get better tastes. This is why I'm glad I'm in like the weird part of the furry community. It's like there are some fetishes and stuff where it's like people here all have good tastes. She got lucky? Oh yeah, 100%. It was like easily, it was all luck. Like that could have been any white girl. Yeah, they could have been any white girl, and they would have gotten just the same amount of popularity. She just got lucky. Yeah, I say white girl. It could have been any girl, any femoid, and they would have gotten that popularity easily. You have bad taste. Yeah, you do have bad taste. You like my streams. You like talking to me. That's some really bad tastes. Not gonna lie. I'll admit as well, I have some weird fucking tastes. All this like body horror and cryptid, weird, spooky, sexy shit. Okay, I kinda get that one. I kinda get where Automod is coming from with that one, but that's just funny.
Oh my god!
Ugh. I forgot what I was talking about now.
Oh shit.
I lost my train of thought. Sent it
Thank you,
twice.
Shango.
Did you know the Automod just posts it? It'll like push it down. What next? What's our next topic? Because I lost track of my brain. I don't know what to talk about now.
After Automod shenanigans, I don't know.
Yeah, that really derailed it.
Thanks, Automod. You're doing your job, I think.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Oh my goodness.
Exit right.
I don't know. It's it's the month of May now. And
Oh baby.
so
Twitch on Xbox is awful. Twitch on any console, using any like web app on a console is terrible. Like, isn't Discord on PlayStation now?
yeah, it is.
Like, that shit's stupid. It's probably terrible to use. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, at that point, excuse me, just use your phone.
Yeah. I mean, I like that they're adding Discord support to PlayStation, because having to like separately use your phone and like have a headset on your console is very awkward. So being
Yeah.
able to just use it like on the console is very convenient. The app on Xbox to watch, yeah, but the app still kind of sucks.
We're not saying like anything about you. Just the app itself is like it's
Just
clear
alt
not
tab.
made
I
for
mean,
a
yeah,
console.
on PC and stuff, alt tabbing is fine, but like with consoles and shit, it's nice to have just like the voice chat in one thing, so you can talk to people and play your video games without having to like fucking hot swap between your phone and your console.
Yeah.
Don't have a banging PC. Just, I don't know, like watch on your phone or something while rune farming. Yeah. Oh god, I'll be getting back to Schmelden Ring tomorrow when I will have to
I'm
get
looking
some.
forward to that.
Yeah, I will have to do some
that's
kind
what
of
I've been
farming.
meaning to ask. How have you been enjoying Elden Ring?
I've been enjoying it. I've been doing pretty well. I can gladly say that I'm doing better than game journalists and Quantum TV.
Who's Quantum TV?
It's a rabbit hole. Okay, very short rundown. He posted a video talking bad about Elden Ring. His takes were really dumb and bad. People made fun of him for that, so he started abusing copyright and abusing the copyright system to try and take those videos down. And then people looked into him. He is very racist, he's very homophobic, he's very transphobic, and he do you know who the Act Man is?
No.
Okay, well, he's a YouTuber. He made a video about Quantum TV. Quantum TV called his mom and like not really threatened, but like made very vague
Keep left.
statements that could be taken as threats. And he's also Russia. Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. That's the thing. If this was a court case, Actman would easily win. It's a mess. Like.
Yeah, it sounds like a rabbit
Keep
hole.
left.
Yeah. Like, the dude reviews TVs. How the fuck did he get to this?
What?
Yeah. His YouTube channel is literally just him. Whoa, what the fuck? His YouTube channel is literally just him, like, reviewing different types of TVs. I don't know how he managed to get to this point. And this isn't the first time either. He made a video on, like, the Xbox, I think? The Xbox One? And people were talking about, like, hey, this is kind of stupid. And he, like, attacked people and, like, did shit because of that as well. Wrote a freestyle to diss him. That's great. Like, yeah, I can't wait for Quantum TV's channel to get deleted. The second time, by the way. He's also ban evading. Elden Ring was the biggest trending thing at the time. Epic Contrarian. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Elden Ring is easily going to be, like, you know, the game of the year of 2022.
Keep left.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be The Last of Us 3.
Go straight.
Okay, so I only got to my starring drama like it's 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. But so what you just said reminded me of a conversation I had with Richter yesterday
Oh?
about The Last of Us Part 2
Oh boy.
Keep left.
and how
Not my favorite Souls. I've only played Elden Ring, so I know a lot of people are very fond of Bloodborne. A lot of people say that's one of the best ones.
it is.
Yeah. Which
I
maybe
haven't played it. It is.
if one, it gets ported to PC, or two, I'm bothered to set up my PS4 and buy it again. Maybe I'll do Bloodborne as well. Fuck
That'd be
knows.
interesting. So,
Minus Melania as
I
far
got
as in
to
the other
a-
games. Yeah, but Melania's
or
a
no,
bitch.
actually,
Like, I
It
saw
wasn't
I
even-
saw a post about it. Melania literally ignores the rules. Like, she literally cheats. She which is the funniest shit.
so, I should just remember it wasn't even yesterday. It was like Saturday. It was like
Yeah.
over the weekend.
Most
Um,
accessible Souls game. Yeah, easily. From what I've
So,
heard, I guess.
I was talking to Richter about the Game Awards, you know, show, Jeff Keighley Awards,
Yeah.
and how they started out in like the mid 2010s because Jeff Keighley was just straight up like, "Hey, I want to do my own video game award show." Okay, cool, whatever. And started out as the Spike TV Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
And when it was originally the Spike TV Video Game Awards, like, it was not taken seriously at all
Sure.
because it was Spike TV, you know,
Yeah.
TV for men as it advertises itself. So, like, what got Game of the Year, I don't even remember way back when. But it was like, man, this is some actual clownery.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't
And
taken
now it
seriously.
still is.
Well, so what happened was, Jeff Keighley obviously wanted to branch off from, Spike TV and just, you know, have basically complete control of it
Yeah.
and have it be taken more seriously, and make it something people actually want to watch. In those regards, he actually did do a good job, but it still wasn't fully being taken seriously. It still, like, you know, never didn't have that good of a reputation as far as being a reputable game awards kind of deal, or just being a reputable award, period.
Yeah.
Continue straight.
Until 2017.
Where I got the bullshit.
2017 was when the Game Awards was finally being taken more seriously for when they gave
Elden Bling.
Game of the Year to Breath of the Wild over PUBG.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm guessing
still,
back
like,
then
even
it
though
was just like... I'm guessing back then the quote-unquote Game of the Year was just the most popular game.
which,
Whereas
in
like
those regards,
2017 it kind of
be-
switched to like, oh,
it was
it's
going
quality.
to, like, everyone was betting on it being PUBG, and I was like, I don't want...
Borderlands
and
Wonderlands?
for
I've
many
heard a lot of
us,
good
we were
things
like,
about that.
PUBG did not deserve any sort of awards at all, because
Yeah.
it was still an unfinished game. It was still in early access.
Still early access,
and,
yeah.
and pretty much still will be forever. And plus, you know, I always thought it was an overrated piece of shit.
I mean, yeah, it's a battle royale.
Yeah, so they give it to Breath of the Wild, and I still remember cynically smiling so big when I saw all the people on 4chan freaking the fuck out. Like, why did they give it to this? PUBG was the chosen one!
The chosen
And-
one.
And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so glad it did go to PUBG. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, they were suddenly being taken seriously as a reputable game award show. Then the next year, it went to God of War. And you know, people were like, hey, you know what? Fair enough. It was very good, and story's good, acting's
it was
really
a
good, all
good
that stuff. You know
reimagining
what?
of
Makes
the
sense.
of the series. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, it no longer was like, you know, what is like the most popular. It was just like, okay, what do we genuinely think is probably the best? The ballistics was the only thing going for that battle royale. Yeah, fair enough.
Keep right, then exit right.
So I don't remember what got Game of the Year in 20.
Right.
I don't remember what got Game of the Year in 2019. Most of us by that point we were just watching because they were starting to get the you know, like the cool exclusive previews for whatever.
Yeah.
And then of course 2020 happened.
Lamau.
And just when they finally have actually
Credibility
given
lost.
themselves, when they finally gave themselves a reputation where you know, they're finally being taken seriously, what do? The Game Awards
They get paid
then
off.
became The Last of Us Part 2 Awards,
Yeah.
Keep left.
and everyone was like, "How much did Sony pay you?" No, really. How much did Sony pay you? And what really tipped everyone off that this was clearly Sony just buying out most of the awards was when The Last of Us Part 2 got Best Action Game over Doom Eternal.
Yeah, that was complete bullshit.
Everyone was like, bullshit! So,
Keep left.
yeah, they completely tanked their reputation a second time. And then last year, they kind of brought it back.
Overwatch
Remember
Game
when
of the
Overwatch-
Year? No, I
That's
don't.
right. Yeah, that's right.
I don't remember anything about Overwatch except for the porn.
Overwatch got Game of the Year in 2016.
Look at where that got us. I can understand that. It was its release year, I think, and like, it was a pretty good game for the time. But God, it just became so irrelevant when people realized, wow, they're literally doing nothing to like uphold the game's quality. Like, oh no, balance changes? Ah, quick, add a new character. Oh no, controversy in Blizzard? I feel gay.
Yeah.
So high quality though, because the models weren't publicly available. People just ripped them from the game.
Yeah.
People just ripped the models from the game and then what's the word? Then like adjusted them and like added their own shit to make them higher quality, you know, for porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Boy,
was the
did they.
that was the reason they were going all like cease and desist and like legal problems. It wasn't just because it was Overwatch porn, it's because they were literally like using ripped models from the game.
Yeah.
But even then, it's just the funny that Blizzard was trying to sue porn.
Yeah.
And now, that's all it's known for. Ironically, I see more porn of Orisa than I do of anyone else. Which I don't know how to feel about.
Holy fuck, is this wrong? I'm not even gonna finish the statement.
That is pretty erotic. They give us some fat fucking cheeks. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Have some attractive women in Overwatch.
I like May.
May's cute. Only because she's like the only one that isn't a generic skinny white woman.
Yeah.
A white woman. A white. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. Goddamn white woman. Goddamn.
Oh god.
Yeah, May's cute. I like her little robot buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, like, I do find Orisa cute. It's just, because I like robots. Thinking Winston. Winston's a pretty attractive woman.
Imagination is the essence of discovery. Right, so to finish up with the Game Awards, so then last year, they like brought some of their reputation back by, with like...
I don't like how close this guy's getting.
Like giving like Psychonauts 2 a couple of awards, which it did deserve.
Turn left.
Giving awards to a few other things, and no Last of Us was mentioned.
Yeah.
And then giving Game of the Year to It Takes Two. Which
I don't.
I forget. A lot of us thought that it was going to be another game that got Game of the Year, and like next to no one wanted it to get Game of the Year.
It was Psychonauts 2 that people wanted to get Game of the Year.
Yeah, everyone wanted
Psychonauts 2
to get Game
It Takes
of the
Two
Year.
got it, and people were like, really?
Well, no,
like,
the general
it's kind of a thing of like
what I saw. The general consensus of what I saw from people who saw It Takes Two get Game of the Year, like, because even on my Discord when we were watching it, It Takes Two got Game of the Year, and most of the reaction was, okay.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people was like, yeah, it was a good game, but Game of the Year? But these waste of awards were the ones that went on Deathloop. Yep.
Finding new routes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I admit, I forgot Deathloop was a thing.
I forgot it existed too, because again, it's very mediocre. Like, it's not terrible, it was just like, eh.
So they gave it to It Takes Two, and what I talked to Richter about was
Deathloop is not Arcane's
I
greatest
honestly
work.
think
Arcane's greatest work is Ravenholm, the game that didn't even get released. Because it was just a Half-Life 2 mod. But it was actually pretty good.
So, I truly believe that Psychonauts 2 was originally supposed to get Game of the Year.
Yeah.
But the reason why it didn't, and why it went to It Takes Two, was because of Take-Two Interactive suing the developers.
Yeah,
claiming
that's what people were saying about it, where it's like, this wouldn't have gotten Game of the Year if it wasn't for that.
Yeah. If the Take-Two lawyers weren't so full of themselves, it would not have gotten Game of the Year.
Yeah.
It would have barely gotten recognized at all. But I will say, the best part about It Takes Two getting Game of the Year was the director of the game just like going apeshit live on TV, giving the middle finger, saying "fuck the Oscars." Like, that was actually very funny, and it's like he had an interview like the next day or the day after where he was like, he was apologizing for how he behaved, but also fuck the Oscars.
Like, I'm sorry for how I behaved. I'm not retracting any of the statements I made, but I'm sorry for how I behaved. Honestly, it's pretty based. It's pretty.
So yeah, it's like the man was clearly very, very passionate about his game, which, hey, props there.
Hell
Seems
yeah.
like a chill guy. But it was just funny to see him go wild, and Jeff Keighley just had this face of, oh, this is so silly. You really need to stop.
But please calm down.
Please calm down. This is supposed to be professional. So yeah, that's the conversation that we had about the Game Awards. Is that they started out with a bad reputation by being on Spike TV. They
gained a reputation by not being stupid, and they lost their reputation by being stupid.
Hi, TK.
Hello, TK.
And then the Game Awards finally got a decent reputation, and then tanked
Now they're
it
riding in
with
the
Last
middle.
of Us Part 2.
And now they're kind of riding in the middle, where like, It wasn't a terrible year, but it wasn't great.
Should have gone to Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
It's
Should
like,
have
if you
gone to
wanted to be
Deathloop.
100% honest, it should have gone to Psychonauts 2.
Yeah. Easily.
Excuse me. Man, we're getting close to that 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
We'll try to push it to 3 hours and then we should call it a stream.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't know how much of this delivery I have left. This was a really long one.
This is a very long delivery.
Yeah. This is still like my 3rd delivery.
Jeez. Plus, I'm like, you know, kind of run out of topics.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's talk about hot girls again.
Cream's hot.
Yeah. Alright, conversation over. Am I getting your beans?
Let's take a look
I don't
back.
know.
What did we talk about, you know? May the 4th be with you.
Talked about Star Wars for longer than we should have.
Hey, I mean,
we talked
there was
about...
a lot to talk about with Star Wars.
What the fuck did we talk about? I actually forget. I remember Star
well-
Wars, E-Girls, and Game Awards. That's all I remember. Oh, we talked about
friends,
like
just like friends in school.
Yeah, we talked about friends and like past stuff. I guess understandable why I forgot that part.
Yeah.
And then we went on to E-Girls. And then we went on to Game Awards. And now we're here. And now it's raining again. Ah.
Yeah, it was actually just raining.
Back
outside
at
where I
home in
live.
the UK.
Ew.
I know, right? Disgusting pile of shit rock that we call the UK. Want rain so badly. Yeah, same. I want it to rain here in the real life. I said that earlier, but I like rain. Rain good.
You know, here's a random question. Did you ever, or do you
Constantly in
currently
bikini if
like?
it does. Yeah, I would.
you know,
I
like-
would. Not in a bikini, but
Go straight.
I would sit outside in the rain for a while if it started.
Do you know like those collector's editions or special editions of like physical editions of games like you know that come with the extra stuff? Did you ever have any of those growing up, or do you have any? Do you have anything
No.
like that now?
Because I was poor, and I still am, so I've never bought collector's editions.
Boy, I feel awkward.
Okay,
Well,
let's find a new route.
how are you enjoying that $5 coupon? Love the cold? I do as well. I try and make it as cold as I can get every hour of the day. My window's fucking get me out of this fucking place. The fuck? I don't want to be here. This fucking disgusting. Ew. The fuck?
So, I have like a lot of like collector's editions or you know whatever editions of games. Like I have the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 special edition. I have that
And then turn right.
I even have the one for Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is still only on the Wii U.
Gross.
Um,
Disgusting.
I even have the
Turn right.
the very rare, which the only reason why it's rare is because of the story behind it, the Ni no Kuni Wizards Edition.
That's a funny name.
Ni no Kuni, it's basically if Pokemon was done by Studio Ghibli.
Ah, sounds cute.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
But that game in particular, it was originally on PS3. It's on like pretty much everything now. The Wizards Edition, Namco went with this seller group or this distribution company called like
Then turn right.
Digital River, and
I think I've
many
heard about them
fans.
before.
Yeah, many fans. Yeah, there's a reason. Many fans
Yeah.
tried to warn them ahead of time. Don't go with Digital River. They are notorious for fucking everything up.
Huh. And
And
let me
they
guess.
and they did.
Let me guess.
They
with Ni no Kuni, Digital River completely ruined whatever reputation they had left.
Yeah.
Because how it was set up before, at least how Namco wanted it set up, was that they would, for the Wizards Edition, they would produce,
Take the second exit.
they would produce however many copies that people pre-ordered of it, and the more people pre-ordered, the more they would add to it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Digital River fucked up
The roundabout.
so
Take the
badly that they basically, like, only half of the people who pre-ordered actually got it.
Ooh.
And what they did to apologize to everyone else was they sent them the big player's guide for it, along with a $50 gift card.
So where's the gift cards?
It's always a gift card, and it's always a gift card that does not cover anywhere near enough for what people paid.
So it's just like scammers.
Yeah. So yeah, as far as I'm aware, like, almost no one trusts Digital River anymore to do any kind of distributing, because they royally fucked up so bad with Ni no Kuni and that Wizards Edition, and because of it, it became one of the rarest, like, collector's editions for any game.
Oh, nice.
Like, easily reaching up to like $400+.
Ooh.
And well, I have it.
And then
Yeah.
continues.
I didn't spend $400 on it, but I definitely spent a decent amount.
Go straight.
I know that I even have like you of course know of Dragon's Crown, the game
Yeah.
from Vanillaware.
The one with the boob lady.
Yes. And the incredibly buff dwarf
And the
who's
pussy.
got like abs on his abs.
I don't know who that is. I only know the women.
Well, as far as there's the Amazon
Have
who also
Master
has
Chief's
a
helmet,
bunch of
yeah.
abs.
Keep left.
There are some collector's editions that I would have loved to have, but otherwise, I don't have the money for it, and I don't care enough to spend the money. And also, I don't really have space in my room. Like, even if I got it, where would I put it? Like
Yeah,
I have like 4 amiibos, and even those are like pushed away, like behind my.
Oh,
All right.
oh.
Anyway, anyway, Doom Guy's helmet. Hell yeah, you get both of them.
So with the Sorceress, it's not that I have a collector's edition of Dragon's Crown. I don't think one was ever made. Well, there was like just a pre-order bonus where you got like a mini art book and that's it.
It's in your room. Oh, nice.
But I have two of those, figures of the Sorceress.
Yeah.
One of them is much rarer than the other, and it's the first one I bought
It's a rare pair of titties.
because it was this particular figure that I have of the Sorceress technically wasn't supposed to come out.
Huh.
Because it was based on an old design of the Sorceress, like before the game released.
Ooh.
So
That's cool.
Basically,
Not only is it a
the
rare
company
collector's
caught,
item, it's
caught
also like.
wind, and the company caught wind and was like, discontinue that right now and like recall them right
That's
now.
cool. I like that because like not only is it like a rare collector's item, it's also like a look into the into like the development of the game.
Yeah, and it's like when I look at the second one they released, which is sitting in my little glass display,
Go straight.
it definitely looks better, but it's just cool that I have this.
Yeah.
watch every now and then since I don't see myself saying it anytime soon. Yeah.
Go straight.
I don't know. I'd just buy titty figures.
Funny enough, I
If I had
do have
shelves,
a few.
if I had shelves or like anywhere to put stuff, it would just be filled with boob figures, like just thick whammon.
Yeah, I do have a few boob figures.
Yeah,
Keep
I would have
right.
at least a dozen,
Then continue straight.
and probably the Yakuza ones as well.
Probably, yeah.
Go straight.
Meanwhile, Richter, mostly has Gundam.
I mean, I have one Gundam. I don't even remember what Gundam it is. It's behind my screens on my desk. I can't even see it.
Yeah.
But I have it. Right next to my Space Marine. Which I also have for some reason.
Alright, fair enough. Excuse me.
Ah,
Keep
that's what I
right.
have to place, so.
Then continue straight.
I don't have my own place. I live with my mom and my brother, but I just kind of
Go straight.
don't care.
I'm,
Like I'm old.
Once
I'm
again,
old. I'm old enough, and they're just cool titty figures. They're not gonna give a shit. They're just gonna be like, oh wow, my brother already has some in his room.
See, I'm once again just like, count my blessings that Richter and I have gotten our own place.
Yeah. How's the new place been? I know you moved in a while ago, but how's it been?
In February, but it's been good,
Yeah.
I still genuinely just enjoy living here.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to call this place my home. It's not a particularly big place. It's pretty small, but
What's all you need? Yeah.
for two people, it's very cozy. Like it's just about the right. It's like the right amount of space for two people.
Yeah.
I imagine that if we really finagled it, we could have three. It'd be a tight fit.
Yeah.
But Lord
That's
knows,
where I come in.
Well, Lord knows, knowing Richter and I, we would fucking do our best to try to make arrangements to make shit work. We always try to make shit work. After all, look at our relationship. In fact, actually, so I know that in my case, Cream's birthday is still tomorrow,
Yeah.
but I believe it's gonna be. I believe it's gonna be. I think 1 week from Saturday. It'll have been
Babe, long
7
now.
years.
These streams would last forever. Well, good news and bad news. Good news. It's not like I have another option, so I'm not gonna stop doing these anytime soon. Bad news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing them. Oh, I'm about to run out of fuel. Fuck it.
then
Illegal
three minutes.
turn, baby. Oh, this road might be too narrow. Oh dear. Oh no. What do you mean trailer damage? What do you mean?
I can think of a few things that are too narrow.
Mm-hmm. Come on, get it, get. There we go. Okay.
I'm not gonna explain myself.
I won't. You don't need to. I can smell it. Good news, free healthcare. Bad news, Amunas. I don't know about you, but that's two good newses for me.
I don't see what the bad news is.
I get to die looking at cream.
Yeah. What's the bad news?
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting. What's the bad news?
Hmm. You don't get the lollipop afterwards? That's more of a dentist thing. That's not really. Which I find ironic.
Wait, do dentists give lollipops?
Yeah, like I always found that ironic. Where like for dentists and stuff like that, like sometimes, for at least in some places I've seen, after you get like checked up, it's like here's a lollipop. It's like, isn't that counterproductive?
See,
I guess it's
I
to kind of, it's
remember-
for kids to kind of be like, look, associate this with a good thing. Associate coming to the dentist with something good. But like, still, it's just like, huh.
I think I do remember getting a lollipop a couple times from a dentist, but
Yeah.
I remember more like getting a little goodie bag that has like a toothbrush, dental floss, and in my teenage years, like the little flossing tool to like help already has a little piece of floss on it, and you just put it between your teeth and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, the little like handle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta admit, I have never flossed before.
Also like a small tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, like I've gotta admit, I've never flossed before. I only brush.
Something I
Singular
don't mention a whole
toothbrush.
lot is I don't necessarily floss a whole lot either. I was looking at me one second. I don't necessarily floss a lot either, and the main reason for that is because I still have a bottom retainer in my mouth. I just never, went to an orthodontist to have it removed.
No, I never knew.
I know it's something I should do. I guarantee I could probably even speak better if I had it removed.
I never knew you had
But
that.
yeah, I don't. Yes, Jamie. I don't
Yeah,
talk
I know,
about
it's
it, but
great, isn't it?
I still have a bottom retainer in my mouth, and I've had it since I was like
Turn right.
Bad time. What do you mean? It's always a great time to talk about pee.
16.
Where's that hydrate redemption, baby? I was like, yeah, no, yeah, I never knew that. I don't think you've ever told me that.
No, I never have.
Damn, keeping secrets from me? Oh my god.
Secrets? Lying through omission?
I can't believe you lied to me. Hydrate redemption, baby. Where'd you go? I mean, it's gotta be fresh. Well, you're gonna like put it in a bottle and like refrigerate it overnight?
Nah, bitch, give it to me straight from the tap.
Yeah.
You just lift the leg like it's a faucet.
Yeah. It's like a pump, like a water pump that you get by a well. You crank the leg a few times and it starts coming out. Squirt tree. like a sap. Like you get a tree tap, like plug it into the coochie and just it's like a straw. I'm sorry that this is the one stream that you're able to make it to, Cream. At least you were here on Sunday when I was playing Elden Ring, yeah. That was a better stream. So tired. I'm not used to not having coffee. I can't even have coffee if I wanted to. We're out of sugar, and I'm a bitch who uses sugar and milk. I only use sugar and milk because we have like the cheap instant coffee. When I'm having like good coffee, I don't put it in. Like the good filter shit. Which we do have some, but also I'm not supposed to be having coffee. Not even like I'm not supposed to, I just kind of want to drink it less. I have been depending on coffee way too much, and it shows. It's all your fault. No, it ain't. We ruined it ourselves. It's our fault. It's a collective effort. I'm wrapping all of you into my own problems.
Fair.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then keep right.
I drink too much coffee.
Yeah.
Well, not as much as I used to.
Yeah, same. That's why I'm trying to do it less.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
Now you know that we've run out of things to talk about.
Oh, it's fine, because I'm just about to finish the delivery.
Hell yeah, good timing. Let's go. We're gamers.
Yeah. Last time I drank milk. I like milk. I drink it a lot.
You know, weirdly enough, I kind of prefer almond milk over regular milk.
Almond milk is really good.
It is.
Yeah. Strawberry milk, damn. But titty milk. But
Booba milk.
yeah.
Milk.
Milk.
Booba.
Keep restocking the fridge with this weird Lactaid brand. Ugh. Haven't had titty milk, so I can't say whether I like it or not. Well, from what I've heard, it does taste weird. Or so I've heard. But yeah, no, it does have a very weird taste apparently because it's a lot more protein than like normal dairy milk.
Let's go.
Because
Not sure, to
obviously
be honest.
it's made for babies.
Yeah.
Turn right. Go straight.
Forget how quick this fucking thing can be when I don't have a fucking trailer on me.
Third exit.
Yeah, true enough.
God, this acceleration is zooming. I'm schmoving. Protein deficient. I'm everything deficient. You name a vitamin, you name some kind of like
Keep left,
important
and then
thing
turn
you
left.
like nutrient you need. I probably don't have it. Or don't have enough of it.
Turn left.
Especially if it's vitamin
Good
D.
drive.
I'm very low on vitamin D.
You need sun.
Yeah. Well, we don't get sun that often here, and when we do get it, I'm asleep.
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah. Window's always open. My window's always open, but I have a thing covering it. I open it for the cold, not for the sun. Vitamin D supplements here. I probably should as well. I also probably need to take supplements, but I don't for whatever reason. Winter depression. We did it. We beat the game.
We done did it, everyone.
We did it in the
Yay.
thing. Ah, God, I'm so tired. We did it in the C4. Actually, I think I was delivering milk. I wish I could check. Can I check? Like my job history? I bombed a bunch of mailboxes. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can check my job history. Truck upgrades, sure. What the fuck? No, I just unplugged my controller, stop. Even though I'm right next to it. Wait, hold on. What are the controls
Let's go.
on keyboard? Okay. Aha. See what I can upgrade. Probably not much. I'm pretty sure I've got everything like maxed out. What? This one seems worse. Why would I get this one? What is the wait, these are like the exact same 6D or 6. What is the difference? What? It adds something to my door. What does that say? No, that was terrible. A fish. I can't read it. It's too small. Oh, there we go. Efficient line. Huh? So is it just a worse engine? But there's literally like no difference in the stats. Except for the RPM. But what does that mean? I don't know and I don't care. Maybe I do. Wow. Fuck it, let's get it. That's not what I meant to do. We'll figure out how that feels next week.
Yeah.
Ooh, that gives me a bigger GPS screen. Yeah. What's any of this mean?
Well-
What?
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by.
Maybe I should get these ones because they do better in the rain. Sure, get those. Not like fuel efficiency is that much of a problem. I got the monies. Who's this? What can I put on these? I can put lights. Screamer? What? Sure, let's just put a shit ton of these on it. Just like
Yeah,
me, it's a
sure.
screamer. I doubt these even do anything, but funny. Can you put them here as well? Oh. Thunder. Put more lights. No. I don't see any difference between those. Oh. I actually looked at most of these. Make the audience.
Thanks everyone for showing
Get
up.
rid of that. Ew. Gross.
Gross, disgusting.
Yeah.
Can't believe people showed up.
So goofy. I love it. Alright. Anyway, confirm order. Get this shit out of here. Ugh. Man. Yeah.
Man.
It's a good truck brand. Just man. Oh. Alright, well. Time for me to go and die. Because I'm hungry and I don't think there's anything left right now. Oh, my eyes are itchy. No.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. No die. I will make an attempt. I gotta see if there's anything I can do for food. And if not, then, well, shit till I'm out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow for Sheldon Ring,
Elden Ring. Elden Ring.
where I struggle some more and probably need to farm a bunch because I'm doing a strength build. And it'll be fun. Get this
Yeah.
shit out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.